We're live. Hello, everybody.
So much chaos.
Spam Dungeon Dad emoji in chat if you're a sub.
Already?
Hello, everybody. No, I said spam it. Do it. This is episode 95 of Beneath the Tide. We got, after this, two more to go. And we're done this campaign. So, wild stuff. Speaking of that, some announcements. As you all know, we are indefinitely raising money for Color of Change. There's a donation link in chat. Great charity. We're going to support it indefinitely on the channel. Because white supremacists are terrible people and they all suck. And got a Patreon. I never talked about this. I need to do it more. If you are on our Patreon, $5 tier or more, I might lower it to the $1 tier or more. Because, we're really small and I don't think anyone's going to join at $5. Free monthly adventures / dungeons that are going to be 5 pages long. The first one is House on Ben Hill. It's a haunted house adventure, so if you like haunted houses, check it out. If you're going to be playing in a Ravenloft campaign with a new setting book coming out, it's perfect to drop into that. Speaking of Ravenloft, we're locked and loaded on a Ravenloft campaign using that new book. And that'll be Sundays, starting May 30th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So after Beneath the Tide ends, an hour later, roughly, you can come hang out with us in Ravenloft. It's going to be spooky. It's going to be fun. And the cast has already been chosen, so it's great. That one got casted so quick.
Nice.
Less than a day.
Wow.
Yeah. You're going to see some familiar faces, some great faces, some faces you haven't seen in a bit. It's going to be great.
Any new faces?
Sort of.
Okay.
Sort of. DJ's sort of new. And DJ's great, so go watch Armor in the Frostbane as well.
DJ's awesome.
Yes, please do tomorrow.
Armor in the Frostbane, Thursdays. It's, campaign. Soldiers of Lich Queen will hopefully be this Sunday. If it's not, Sam and I got some cool backup plans going on. We'll probably do what we did this past Sunday again, if that's the thing, because that was so much fun.
I can sit down and talk a whole bunch about my new experience running Mutants and Masterminds, because it is an awesome system.
Nice. So yeah, we did a little demystifying DMing. I called it DM on DM action.
Is that what you... I didn't agree to that.
When the stream went live, that was a notification.
On YouTube, it's question time number 1.
Yeah, but
demystifying DMing.
When the stream went up, it was DM on DM action.
I see. I'll be contacting my lawyer.
Okay.
You can afford one in this economy.
So
I'm a teacher.
So on Sunday, Sam and I just answered questions that people gave us, which was nice, and we talked about DMing together. And basically, it's not just DMing for D&D. It was questions basically revolving around the hobby in general, because there are other games out there that aren't just D&D.
Yeah, we realized neither of us really dislikes any monsters from the Monster Manual.
Yeah, it was interesting. They're all great. So if you want to watch that, it's on our YouTube channel. If you want to go back and watch it. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So we'll probably be doing more of that. Instead of just canceling the Sunday slot, it'll just be me and Sam chit-chatting. And maybe doing other stuff. Who knows?
Unless one of us is the reason why we have to cancel the Sunday slot.
There's other announcements usually. Podcast, Anchor FM. There's a whole ton of hosts you can listen to now on from Anchor FM. I'm not going to go through them because there's 7 of them now. Podcast, listen to it. Ravenloft's coming out. That's it. I believe. Go check out Kate's Etsy store.
Real nice.
Wear your masks.
Yes.
Basically all
We're
that.
not out of the woods yet.
Speaking of not being out of the woods yet, last we left off, you all hung out in the Feywild for a time, just chit-chatting, doing stuff, hanging out, having a grand old time, sort of. Ogden and Eclipse kind of did their own little thing, wandering around, hanging out. Latimer came to hang out.
Gave some romance tips.
That's right, gave some romance tips to Dustin.
It worked?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Marianne was reunited with her daughter, Neola, and her ex, Latimer. And Ogden had one of those very classic, awkward family reunion episodes. Latimer explains some situations regarding the continents uniting for this threat, how help is being sent to Dawnbreak Cove to aid in this fight with the Lord of all Devils. Ash did some stuff with Dustin. Bjork's Nest learned a new word.
Those are not connected.
People, yeah. There was growth, I think, in places, both figuratively and literally. Get it? Growth, because there's character growth, but then there was, and then Ash and Dustin. But essentially, you all, at the end of your week in the Feywild, which is about 7 hours in the material plane, bringing us about 7 p.m., you all plane shifted back to Dawnbreak Cove with the ship and all the Kuatoa. Dustin and Joseph were left behind at the Rose Court because we're not going to bring kids into a war zone again.
You said Dustin and
this
Joseph?
campaign, we're not.
Joseph and Galen.
There you go.
You all basically arrived in Dawnbreak Cove. And so I don't forget who is all on the ship, because I keep forgetting. Monkfish, Dustin, the 4 Kuatoa, Charlie the Chimera, and Copernicus the Death Slod. Because I keep forgetting he was rescued.
Those two just like...
And
Yeah, those two just like
cat.
walked up... Oh, yes.
And no, yeah. And low.
Rest in peace, Bernard the goat.
Oh my god, Bernard the talking
He
goat.
died.
Rest in peace.
From a meteor.
Yeah.
But,
He really did.
yeah,
He
you're all-
exploded.
You're all at the docks of Dawnbreak Cove, and as you arrive, holy fuck, there are more people here than you've ever seen. There are ships just docked along, Scarlet Banner ships. There are other pirate ships docked here.
I thought all those got wiped out.
There are still pirate ships.
Not all of
existing.
them. It's also been like a long time.
And you also see just people wandering that aren't from here. You see mages in kind of flowing robes with like orange, blue, and red robes walking around with pins on their shoulders, and they're going, "Oh yeah, he told us we can start putting the protections up here, the dome up here," and they're just talking to each other. And yeah, the ponytail guy, he really knew what was going on. So we're gonna do all this, set this up, yeah, and the mages start figuring things out, and they're wandering around, just like muttering under their breath, just casting incantations and stuff. And you're on the docks, on the ship. And there's just too many people here to count. You see soldiers in armor you don't recognize. Basically, the armor, it looks like someone's wearing a platinum dragon on their armor. It's armor made of platinum with the head of a dragon kind of for the helmet. They're walking around. You can see Ogden would recognize the soldiers who are loyal to the Brass King, the leader of Silgar, very kind of like jackal-like humanoids in very cool like regalia with big glaives walking around. Some Loxodons kind of wearing the same regalia and weapons. Some of the Loxodons look like rhinos, so it's not just elephant Loxodon, it's rhino Loxodon, because fuck it, it's my world.
That's some sweet Babar shit, dude.
You can see hooded kind of figures that are kind of weird looking. Very pale skin in hoods, and they're kind of walking around, kind of helping with the setup. That's
Goth kids.
basically the goth kids, yeah. And this entire place is just bustling with people.
Do I recognize Malin Grassbladle's colors anywhere?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. I feel like we should say hi to him. And see what the status is on the rest of the pirate congregation.
Eclipse,
Also,
it
is it
looks like
just-
you have something on your mind. What are you thinking?
Well, I think we should get a tally of how many of the captains and crews have gathered and heated the coal.
There are captains and crews left?
You see just
That's
two
what I was
ships.
wondering.
I point to all the colors.
Just two of them.
Flying?
Yeah, there's only two
Just
of
two
the
colors?
two council
Okay.
ships remaining. Yeah, because
Yeah.
the rest were killed
Okay.
by Velocash.
Freaking that.
So
Man!
you recognize
Velocash is such
you recognize the colors of the kobold's cradle, and then
Okay.
because that ship's back in his possession, and then you see the colors of the sultry mimic.
Okay.
Oh, is that the
and
turtle?
The
Yeah.
the pirate ship that's a big mimic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Nice.
My PC that I played in a campaign. Yeah.
Nice.
My warlock swashbuckler. Anyways.
What was his name again? I can never
Archimedes Rudder.
Archimedes Rudder.
Captain Rudder. That's right. That was his name in the
Right.
campaign I played him in too. Captain Rudder.
Captain Rudder.
Yep, so there's that ship. And yeah, there's other ships you don't recognize. There's Scarlet Banner ships. There's mages. Like, yeah, there's a fuck ton of mages walking around. They're like, it looks like you can see the faint outline of a barrier being put up around the settlement.
Tourism is just booming since the last time I was home.
Wasn't that like 2 days ago?
It's been a well.
2-3 days.
It's been a while because you guys went to the tower.
Oh right,
Oh,
we
yeah,
were in the
we
tower
were,
for 3 weeks.
We were.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. We spent some time. We spent some time in a space where time went faster and a place where time went slower.
Yeah.
So it kind of evened out.
So it's been about 3 weeks
Yeah.
since you've been here, yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to send a message if they're within range. Just using the cantrip to Malin and Captain Rudder, see if we can get.
Captain Rudder's out of range. What's the range on message,
Okay.
actually?
It's 120 feet.
Oh, yeah, they're both out of range.
Okay, then I'll just go on each of their to each of their ships, see if we can get a council of captains.
So as you get to
going.
Kobold's Cradle, there's a bunch of kobolds on there. Some you recognize. They're like, oh
Hey, I'm a friend. All right,
no! One of them
just
throws-
trying to
just-
mate with the
one of them-
captain.
Just newscast Thaumaturgy and he goes, "Man, what? Where you at?"
out from out under the underside of the ship, you see he looks a little different. No, he's not like he was kind of dressed like he was always dressed very normal, boring. Big old billowy pirate captain hat, like with just multiple colored feathers, kind of like stapled into it all over the place. And a too big black kind of leather buccaneer's coat. And he's like, "Oh, hello." That's not his voice. I haven't done that so long. I'll figure it out. He's like,
Man, when you salty wizard.
"I'm not a
How
wizard.
you doing, buddy?
I'm an artificer."
I'm saying with a, like a
Right.
wet
It's a
pile
it's a
wizard.
turn of phrase.
He waddles over to your ship. And you see there's someone walking with him, a sort of construct made of metal. Very goblinoid in appearance. Kind of dressed in really shitty looking clothes. Big floppy ears made of like leather and the metal bits. He's like, "Oh, this is Noose." Points to the construct. And yeah, it's he made a construct of Noose.
That's
But
beautiful.
it's smaller. It's considered a tiny sized creature. So it's kind of sitting on his shoulders actually.
That's beautiful.
There can only be one.
It can fly.
Oh dang, it's got me beat.
Nah. So, I heard the situation. I'm sorry I never responded to your message. Oh, that's all, you know?
Yeah, it was weird. I was a bit worried. Gotta say.
I was on the run. I didn't have time. Yeah, it was not good. Rudder and I were being chased by an assassin. Then the assassin stopped chasing us. So that's
you don't have to
nice.
say anything else, but it's just good to see you.
And then I lost my left hand, and you can see, yeah, just a hook. Um,
A hook, huh? Why'd you go with the hook?
because the hook's cool.
Oh, right
But
on.
watch this. And he just kind of like does like a jabbing motion, and the hook turns into a hand axe.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
For cutting ropes, right?
For cutting people.
Oh.
And you also he's wearing a huge like dragon cloak that kind of has like bat wings on the shoulders.
My guess is that you can fly as well.
I can. This is the cloak of the bat.
Oh.
I can also turn into a bat. I made this cloak myself, by the way.
Cool.
It looks glorious, Merwin. Tell me, what do you know about to come in battle?
Fuck all.
Uh,
All I know is yeah, just to come and help.
yeah.
Well-
Do we know when it's happening?
2 days.
day after tomorrow.
No, but I mean, like, do we know within like an hour?
Nope.
Or no? No. Ooh,
As
that's
far
rough.
as we know, Asmodeus could strike at 12:01.
Yeah.
Well, hello everyone. It's been some time,
Pleasure to see you again, Malin.
and I see he's still with you. And he points at Ash.
Who's hanging?
Low and to the left. And then I also tried talking to one of my friends, and they stopped responding to my prayers. So that's fun too.
Was it Pipshin?
Yeah,
News you want to tell them?
that's fine. It's whatever.
All right, cool.
Gods
Cool,
are stinky
cool.
anyway. I found a new person to worship anyway, so it's all good.
Cool, great. As long as you found a new source.
Myself.
Okay. Noose is like thinking, are there seeds here of bad stuff? Okay.
He's hyper vigilant after the whole party.
Yeah.
No.
Well, like, I mean, what gods are there left that are like, you know,
Of-
Fungal Isle.
very well known?
Oh, that's true.
There's still a decent amount. The Pantheon. So yeah, came here. Rudder came here. He's currently feeding his ship.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna go just check in
Fish.
with Captain Rudder.
He's feeding it fish.
Oh.
Hi, Ogden.
Hi. How are you? You're looking well.
Am I?
I mean,
I'm missing my left hand.
yeah.
Just
And-
kidding. And he pops the hook off, and his hand's still there. It's for deception.
Oh well, consider me deceived.
It's so I can blend in with the pirate, the like 4 pirates that are left.
Yeah, I mean, technically, if you blend in with our ship, we're like the lion's share of the
He
pirates.
looks over and sees the ship and goes, "I recognize those colors."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the colors that gave it away.
Who said that?
I did.
Not
Don't hear anything.
not the snot sickles that are freezing in your nose.
Yeah,
Basically.
no, it's the size of a cruise ship and covered in frost, but it's the colors that gave it away.
Yeah.
Also, would we have changed those colors?
I feel like we would have been flying Voidmaw colors.
You guys haven't really stopped anywhere to change the colors.
You're right.
And
No,
the Voidmaw
no.
sails would be too small for this one.
Yeah.
Or I mean, like, would we have maybe flown like a neutral just?
You guys need new colors. Luckily, I'm a shipwright.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We'll save it for after the fight, Malin.
That's probably a good
Speaking
idea.
of, do you happen to have any magical weapons that you're not using?
No, you can't.
Already.
No
Great.
one's. No one's
Sold
just.
all of 'em.
No one's just gonna sell you magic weapons. That's a very rare thing you're asking for. So much so that
Just thought I'd ask.
the owner of the weapon shop here in town. Fun story. I was walking around buying stuff. I heard that you sold a lot of things to the one weapon shop here in town. Got a lot of gold. That was just an employee. That employee got fired because he spent most of the store's funds. So, yeah. Huh.
Do you know if they still have those swords?
Probably not.
Fuck.
Anyways, it's
I'm
good
gonna
to
sprint off to the shore.
It's good to see you all. I have
Yes.
to start prepping.
Yeah. Care to share? Maybe we can collaborate.
I'm just preparing for naval combat.
Cause I mean, like, I've got some stuff that can help if you got a little bit of a plan.
I don't. I'm joining Rudder and the other. He points to all the other ships that are gathered, the Scarlet Banner ships. We're fighting on the ocean. That's our plan.
All right.
Well, maybe if there was a captain or an admiral we could trust, we could commit our ship or ships to helping.
Monkfish is like, yeah, we can, steer the ship, if we need to. And then he's like, yeah, regarding the whole fight thing, there was a guy with a ponytail looking for you guys.
Ah, I believe that's probably
What was his
our,
name?
probably our lawyer.
Hank? It was something stupid. But he
Henry Lotherton, old hanky panky himself.
Doesn't sound familiar. So, yeah, he was looking for some people. I think he was looking for you guys. He said, "Oh, where are these people?" And not here yet.
Headway! Thaumaturgy.
Henry's too far away to hear that. This is a massive island. Yeah, he's way too far away. So yeah, got real curious when I saw that ship roll up. Glad to see it's you guys.
Yeah, us too.
She's here, and he turns and walks away.
What was that last bit?
It was a kid's joke.
We need to have a talk about jokes after this.
Your face is a joke.
Oh, say that to me.
Yeah, he just keeps going. You guys got the town, basically, so whatever you want to do, you can do.
Do I happen to sprint by Henry as I'm running
No.
to that shop?
No.
Great.
We get to the shop, though,
Cool.
and there's a kind of, it's like a little, like, almost like a wanted picture, kind of nailed to the door, and says, "Do not let this person in." And it's
Is it me?
It's your picture.
You reserve
I'm
the
gonna
right
rip
to
it down
refuse
and walk
service.
in.
You walk in, and hulking behind the counter is a massive minotaur in plate armor. Oh, it's you.
Yeah, I want to buy my swords back.
Now they're gone.
Who'd you sell them to?
None of your fucking business.
Give me their names.
Okay. One's my left nut and my right nut.
I'm gonna take out the my short sword, and 500 gold, and say, "You get one or the other for the name. It's your last chance, buddy. I need those swords."
Guards!
Can I try to make an intimidation check?
He's already called the guards, so no.
Damn it.
You can hear people marching towards the store. He's like, "If I were you, I'd leave."
Can I see like any sort of book, like register? What's it called?
No.
Ledger?
No.
Ledger.
No.
No. I'm gonna stealth out and try to find Henry.
Make a stealth check with disadvantage because you're doing it in front of a person. Well, they're
I mean,
looking.
I already
Actually,
have
you
it
know
at
what?
disadvantage.
You know what? You can't because he's looking right at you.
I mean, I'm trying to stealth out from before the guards get in. Like he can tell me where where I'm
Just grab a
going,
pot, throw it at the wall, and then run.
He,
but action.
Hide in plain sight.
So that's what that's.
Yeah, like he can tell me where they're going, but I just don't want the guards to see me as I run out.
You bolt to the door, and the guards are on their way. You can see the guards, and they can see you, so they start running after.
I'm running to Ash's house.
It's not there anymore. Burned down.
Right. Where? Oh, then I wanna run to the singing pig.
Okay. So you turn around the direction you were going and run
Taking,
run
like,
straight
back
and
alleys.
run straight to the guards. You go through some back alleys. They're following you. You can give me a stealth check to see if
Okay.
you slip away.
Okay.
Clang, 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 clang,
disadvantage.
clang, clang on your armor.
Yeah. Okay. It's a natural 1, but with reliable talent, that's a 28.
Okay. They're like, "Where'd she go?" And they just kind of disperse. And you get to the singing pig, and it is empty, aside from Gluto. He's just wiping the counter down. He's like, "Oh, hey, why are you so out of breath?"
Guido, no reason. Have you seen Katrin or Anna or Henry around?
Anna is currently on the water, on the ocean, dealing with the Scarlet Banner and stuff. Katrin is
Cool.
up at where the old Monstros estate was. She's still kind of like, she's in the offices up there that are rebuilt. Henry, who's that?
Henry Loferton Esquire. He's kind of leading all the magicians around here.
No, the person leading the magicians wasn't called
So
that.
he's kind of like, he's He's an average human with like a ponytail, and he's got a mustache and a
That
goatee.
does not narrow it down.
It's like sandy brown hair, and he's often
really
talking
doesn't-
to himself. Sometimes has chains exploding out of his arms.
Haven't seen something like that. No.
Good to see you again. And I'm gonna run towards the offices.
Okay.
At the old Monsters estate.
So the singing pig is right by the dock. So you just see Eclipse. So what's everybody else doing?
Wait, we're still standing there. What are you
Do
doing?
we see anyone in hot pursuit?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Trying to get my swords back! And I keep running.
Yeah, news.
if we wanna like prepare correctly, we might need to talk to your sisters. See if we can't.
Yeah, I was just
organize
thinking
something.
that. I think Catherine's probably in the town hall. That's where I saw her last time.
Yeah, on where your old
Shall we
estate
head
was.
over there?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, is right? The town hall is. I thought it was in the middle of town.
It is, yeah, sorry. Yeah, but someone told Eclipse. You didn't get told that information. But yeah, Gluto told Eclipse that Catherine is
Okay.
where the old Monso's estate was. But yeah, the town hall is in the center of town.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'll go to the town hall first, and hopefully someone there can direct me to the
Okay.
right place.
Yeah, Noose is with him.
Okay, so who's all going to the town hall?
Yeah, I'll go. I was thinking maybe I'd try and go to the weapon shop.
You can if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop by there.
Okay, what's Leah doing?
Leah's gonna follow Ogden so he's not alone.
Okay, cool. Cool. So, Ash and Noose, you get to the town hall. It's bustling with people, and there's people sat around a table that you've never seen before in your life. Just like really high, looks like high society, kind of very noble people. There's like a big fucking orc with like long braids of silvery white hair, two big pierced tusks, and his entire left hand is made of solid silver. And he's just currently there. He's kind of like talking to some soldiers, the ones that were wearing the platinum dragon armor almost. He's talking to them. And in there you can also see some other people kind of working. And sat at a table, kind of tucked in with all these people, is a rather plump human man with a ponytail, kind of a pencil-thin mustache. And he's kind of covered in burns. A little bit of some like burns and scorch marks all over the place, like all over his face and clothes. And he's kind of.
Oh, he got away from the meteor.
I mean, there's still gonna be like the residual, like.
No, because he demi-planed
I know.
out.
I'm just still saying.
Okay.
Just, it's funny because there's.
Fair.
He looks like one of the dog burglars from 100 Dalmatians.
Oh yeah.
He's kind of just sitting there and just looking over some documents. You notice Henry.
Oh hey Henry, how's it going? Yeah. Oh. Hello. Excuse me, everyone. The warriors of the hour are here. Just excuse me. Hello. That meeting was very boring. Thank you. News?
No
You're looking
problem.
well. Welcome to the island. Is everyone else here? Did you find your way all right?
Yeah, everybody's still alive and everything.
Good.
I mean, mostly.
Well, that's cryptic and concerning, but I'll take it.
A little, but we're good.
Ash,
Yeah.
while you're here with Henry,
Uh-huh.
there's a smell you never smelled before.
Okay.
It's a very kind of like pungent, sulfuric smell.
I can smell
You
the
can
demon
smell, you
on
can
him.
smell Carnifex, yeah.
Carnifex, I never knew it before, but I never noticed it before, but you smell rank. Look, pal, I've been stuck in this meat suit for how many months? You wouldn't smell very nice either. Charming as ever. All right, you two, calm down. Be civil. I should probably coordinate all of you with the your sister, Catherine. I believe she's coordinating things here in the islands, and just to get everyone up to speed.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
Yeah, lead the way. Henry will lead. Henry probably knows where Catherine is, right?
Yeah, she's where the Monso's estate was.
All right. It's actually up by where your old home used to be, Ash. Oh, really? They rebuilt something there. Were they rebuilding last time I was here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, lead the way.
The orc turns and goes, good luck.
Oh, thank you. And if someone could just send the minutes to my office, I'll read them over later.
Of course. Yes. And yeah, this big orc, he is decked out in also platinum armor. And yeah. Also, thanks for the raid.
Woo!
Yeah. But,
Say,
yeah.
say, Henry,
Yes.
what have you been up to all this time?
Oh, well, you know, I've been running things on Cala de Cuervos. We did have I was running things out of the mansion with... crap, what was our Dampier buddy's name?
Kelwyn.
Kelvin?
I was running things out of the mansion with Kelwyn, but then all of a sudden a meteor came out of nowhere and just obliterated the entire mansion.
Wow.
Is Kelwyn still alive, Justin?
Yeah, he's here on the island with you. With Henry.
Kelwyn's here. He survived as well. Many of the denizens of the mansion died, however.
All of them.
Just about all of them, yes. Did any of the vampires survive that we had recruited?
Like 5, and they're here.
I
They're
assume we would have kept them in the basement, right?
yeah,
Like-
there's some of the individuals that are wearing like the hoods that Ash and
Oh,
them
that's
saw.
the hood. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I see. Well, yes, some of the vampires survived, but yes, absolutely obliterated the mansion. It was, I don't know what happened. It was one of those, that large cross-shaped ship that we've seen a few times. The devils apparently decided to make an airstrike, but then all of a sudden, for some reason, it just dropped into the ocean, and we haven't heard from it since.
That's good.
Yeah, I can't see what
Yeah.
that was about.
Yeah.
Oh. I have been. There are some things I wanted to go over with you to coordinate in regards to the combat, the fight you'll be doing against Asmodeus.
Yes. Need to know capabilities and maybe see how we might be able to support.
Yes, I actually put together a plan, and I've been coordinating with some of the clerics and other healer types, and one wizard to provide you with a bit of support.
Oh, really? How does that go?
Well, so I have this new spell. I can only cast it once per day, so I'm not going to demonstrate it. But it allows me to just sort of pop my own planes of existence into being. Very small ones.
You mean like Baxter?
Yes, but much smaller.
Oh, okay.
I'm not quite at his level yet. But I can pop them into existence, and I can, if I choose, return to a previous one. So, my thinking was this. I drew up a design for a room with a sort of... It's a room, and then it has a wall with a doorway running across it very close to the... Sort of like an entryway, sort of like a foyer. So my thinking was, we can... tomorrow, the day prior to the attack, we can fill the room full of healers, and then in the doorway within the room, we can take one of the healers, or one of the wizards, and have them put up their... that tiny hut spell that I was inspired by Ogden's frequent protection of us at nighttime. So they put up a tiny hut spell with all of the healers having been in it, so they can come and go from the back room to the front room, but nothing else can get through. We get this set up the day before, and then whenever you go to fight Asmodeus, I can just pop the door into existence on any surface, and then you can have your own personal triage center to drag people into to receive healing.
That sounds great. I would have thought we aren't gonna know where this is all really gonna go down. So it's good to have like a mobile little unit there. That's kind of neat.
That's what I was thinking. Yes, just a snap of my fingers and the door appears on any surface nearby.
You know this is gonna make you a pretty big target, right?
Yes. Well, if need be, I will stay nearby. And my thinking was also, it doesn't take any mental coordination to keep the door up. It just stays there for an hour. So during that time, you remember the portals I can make.
Yeah.
If I kept the door about 500 feet away from the fight proper, I could set up the portals between the door and the fight where you all are, so he could be a little farther away, and Asmodeus and his people or whatever would need to expend some extra effort to get to this place. But you'd be able to just come through the gate very easily.
This is tickling my brain just thinking about it.
I spent several days coming up with it. I drew up diagrams.
Yep.
I might have some things that could help, but
That would be helpful.
they take a while to set up.
I see. My goal is to provide you support, and I'll stay by, and I'll keep up the portals, and I'll protect the door, just so I can help you and provide you with any healing you might need, while the rest of you can just focus on killing Asmodeus. Kill him dead.
That sounds really good. See, I have this thing where I can. Oh wait, we should probably wait until we're near the strategist.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
Okay. Well,
Alright.
you get to where the Monstrosities estate was, and there's kind of like a little building that's been erected. And there are a few mages kind of sat around, just kind of muttering and chanting. And there's one mage that's kind of not doing that currently. He's kind of focused elsewhere. Oh boy, time to read up his description. I have it somewhere. Prepare your notes. Prepare your notes.
I imagine I got there a good few minutes before they did.
Yeah?
Full sprinting across town.
Yeah.
Up a hill.
Just trying to find my notes. Where the heck did they go? Did I delete them? That would be funny. Regardless, yeah, you get there, everybody that's gone there. That isn't at the weapon shop currently. And yeah, there's a mage kind of sat at a table, being real cool, doing mage stuff. God. Where's his description? There it is. You see a man in his early 40s, bald, kind of a graying black goatee, blue eyes, bald head covered in tattoos, and he's wearing an orange robe with a pin of a Tarrasque clasped to the shoulder. And he's like, Mr. Lawferton.
Oh, hello. Everyone, this is, I probably know your name.
Yeah, Donis Trent.
Donis, you said?
Yeah, Donnis.
This is Donis Trent from the academy on Soulspire Academy. Is that it?
Yep.
Yeah, from the Soulspire Academy.
Charmed. And are these your friends that you've been talking about?
Yes, the ones that will be doing the mono fighting against Asmodeus tomorrow, the day after tomorrow.
He kind of laughs a little bit. Yeah,
I am very powerful.
so am I.
I imagine I'm just sitting like off to the side somewhere panting, trying to compose myself before I go in. And so I feel like
Eclipse, did you participate in the island marathon on your way over here?
shut up, Ash.
Yeah, so I'm helping Henry here with some of the minor details.
Yes, he's been very helpful. I believe you're the one that was lending me the wizard for the airlock guarded door aspect of my plane.
Hello, that's me. I'm the one sacrificing myself.
Oh, is it him?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He doesn't trust any of his students.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
he also doesn't want to
Henry?
put any of his students in harm's way.
Fair enough.
Hello again, Henry.
Oh, hello, Eclipse. Nah, good to see you again. I was just telling them the strangest thing happened back on the Catacombs about a week ago.
Oh yes, this
For
story.
some reason, one of the devil ships attacked Catacombs, sort of alerted us that things were jumping off, I suppose. Just flew in over the ocean and just struck the manor with a meteor, killed most people inside the mansion. Me and Kelvin managed to escape with our lives, barely.
Yes, the
No
biggest
kidding.
shame. The biggest shame.
Same thing happened to us on Red Dove.
Oh, did it? That's a shame.
What a coincidence.
Now,
I need
do you know if-
I need deception checks.
Now, do you know if these are submersibles? Because that one just dropped right into the ocean afterwards.
All right, deception. Cool. That's a 27 deception check.
Okay.
I always forget that it. Yeah, Henry's got a +1 to
Charisma.
insight, so.
I mean, it's possible that it just could have malfunctioned and crashed.
I suppose so. The devil, the fiendish devil spaceship
Oh yeah,
just malfunctioned and crashed into the ocean.
Carnifex would know that's bullshit. Because Carnifex knows how those work. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, maybe it had some, double agents inside.
If we had
Would
double
just
agents, we would have
hit
known
enough.
about them. Yeah, what double agents
This is
are
all
there?
fascinating.
Yeah, Eclipse.
Just digging myself a
but
deeper.
I'm also getting some of the mages to create a protective barrier around the city. It won't.
Yes, that should be.
It won't keep the devils out indefinitely. It'll keep them out for some time. This isn't a true mythal that we're creating. It's a lesser, because a true mythal requires a sacrifice of all the mages who cast it. So, this is a temporary protective barrier that'll last for an hour or two.
How about I just give you guys a temple?
We're much more comfortable using arcane means. Not, no offense.
I'm just saying, like, stops.
This barrier
Fiends.
prevents fiends from teleporting inside the city. That's why we're constructing it.
Yeah. I'm just saying you can double up in case that breaks. You can have people take shelter.
I'd appreciate it if you did that at the temple in the city for the civilians that we cannot that aren't leaving.
Maybe I was unclear. I create a temple.
I understand.
I think he's saying that you should do that for the civilians
Where
because
they're-
it's a magic temple and that might help protect all of the
Yes.
innocents. Yeah. Which is good. You can just drop a temple out of the sky?
Well, it's not like your typical one-of-the-mill temple.
I mean, you can shoot fireballs out of a
This
trident, and
is great to know, but there are more pressing matters at hand that need
Right,
to be
yeah,
discussed.
So you said that some civilians haven't been evacuated. What's the deal with
They're
that?
refusing to leave.
What the hell are they doing that for?
I don't know. They don't want to leave their home.
It's about to be filled with devils. It'll be either here or destroyed. They're not going to make a difference.
Some people wish to fight for things, and some don't want to run away.
They're civilians. The only thing they're gonna fight is by providing resistance along an ice devil's spear.
Which is good. Not saying civilians dying is good. I'm saying I cannot sway people in choosing what they want to do with their lives. I was brought here to help in the construction of this barrier. If you wish to get people out of here, that is your doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna putting that on the to-do list to go get these idiots to go live and survive.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. I think I'll try and help.
Yeah, right. Anyway, where's my sister?
He points to the building inside.
Oh, all right. I thought. Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's speaking with a very strange one.
That's all you got for me? Just a strange one?
A vampire that doesn't burn in sunlight.
Is it Kelvin?
Don't know who that is.
All right. Well, let's go. Let's go say hi.
Okay.
Yep. Let's do it.
Walk inside.
Hey Henry, before we head in,
Oh yes.
have you, do you by any chance have any spare, magical swords or daggers on your that you'd be willing to let me borrow?
Let me see.
Cold
here.
snap.
Yes, I have a. Let's see. All I have is a.
Not sure I could use cold snap.
Yeah, all I have is cold snap. Still, this magical ice trident.
I could give you
Super good with
I could give you
tridents.
this, but it would relinquish my immortal soul.
Oh, soul.
Yeah, you
Soulbreaker.
keep Soulbreaker news. That one's yours.
You came to this fight unprepared. The wizard's looking at Eclipse.
Well, I had a very, very nice
Yeah.
dagger. But unfortunately it was relinquished. And previously I had sold a very good at hitting rapier.
Do you
and
want a hint of
a
advice?
poisonous dagger.
Really good piece of advice
Yeah.
is don't give away magic
Yeah.
items, and maybe don't
Well,
sell
I
them
didn't
because
give
they
them
might
away.
be, they
I
might be
sold
useful. Yeah,
them.
they might be useful.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm beginning to learn that lesson. I just need something that's
People
it
people
could
generally
be just like a
people generally
dancing
don't sell
sword,
people
honestly.
generally don't sell magic items. Man, if you were on where I'm from, my continent, Anundial, there's a really great district called the Weave. That's not what it's called. The Dreamweave district in the capital city. They sell magic items to students of the academy. So it's really unfortunate you're not there, but it's also really unfortunate you're not a student of the academy, or I could hook you up. But no, that sucks. That's rough.
You're really not very helpful, are you?
I'm actually quite helpful. I'm helping with all this, but
Wait,
Cool. I'm gonna
real-
go inside.
Real quick, Justin, because I just realized something
Yeah.
that we kind of forgot about as I'm looking at things. Has Henry been on his own for with about like 30 straight days to do something?
yeah.
Could Henry have, with the resources available, have completed a clay golem?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
I didn't forget. I was waiting to see Henry again.
I just remembered. I was like, oh yeah, he was working on
Yeah.
that, wasn't he?
Yeah, there would be a clay golem moving around somewhere.
Yeah, it's probably like moving sandbags and like setting up barricades and stuff somewhere in the city. So it's around.
There'd be a clay golem.
That'll be joining Henry. Oh, also news I forgot to mention in defending my little demi-plane full of healers, I also completed the clay golem.
Wish Ogden was here to hear that.
Oh,
I can
that
tell.
thing?
Yes, it's helping with manual labor around the city, but it'll be assisting me in defending the healer's hut. As I called it, healer's bunker.
You know, and maybe, I don't know if, certain creatures we may have come in contact with would fit this bill, but, are there any really big plants or really big animals in the area?
There's the jungle. That's on the other side of the island.
It's probably a very large tree.
I'm just wondering, because,
There.
oh wait,
there was
just thought I'd ask.
There is the jungle. Kind of gestures to it.
Duh. I mean, what, could you give me an example of what big beasts that might be there?
Nothing really major, because otherwise they'd come here into the city and kill everybody.
Oh, wait.
I think the
That's
biggest
fine.
I saw there was a Triceratops.
Oh, wait.
Sizable.
Yeah. Might go looking around.
There are dangerous ones up there too, just so be careful if you do. There are
What?
vampire monkeys, so that's weird.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah. This is a weird island to grow up on, everybody. Let me tell you something.
yeah.
Don't go in. Don't wander into the jungle, or the vampire monkeys will suck out all your blood.
I grew up wild shape into a vampire monkey now since you saw that one.
It's not a beast, so no.
God
Probably a
damn
monstrosity or something.
Also,
that's the fairy tale I grew up with.
we found something under the city.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Boys-
that big thing?
There's a massive spider.
Yeah, there's a big guy,
Yep,
big boy
yep.
there. Big girl.
It is. What's the word I'm looking for?
Horrible.
Tamed. He just kind of
Oh, by who?
He just smiles a little bit.
Oh, good gravy.
Not me.
Who did it?
One of the other wizards I brought with me, he found a way how to kind of communicate with it. He is very fond of spiders. The drow tend to be that way, so he could communicate with the spider, and it just decided to help him out.
So how are we getting it out of the cavern?
Oh, it's already been dealt with.
Where is it?
It's
Yeah, where is it?
hiding out in the jungle.
Cool. Question.
Yes.
Did they mention anything about how, like, I don't know, intelligent it might be?
It seems rather intelligent,
Oh, right.
like capable of speech. The drow said he could speak to it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna see, because I have an ability that might be able to, I don't know, awaken some aspect of its mind.
From what I gather, it's already intelligent, so
Alright, never mind then. Sounds great.
A lot of weird stuff down there. So, after we took the spider out, we collapsed it.
Yeah, that was a good idea, because there were, like,
Yeah, I recognize
umberhawks and stuff, and,
I recognize iconography from the Sunken Lord down there, so boom, we
Oh yeah, screw that
sealed
guy.
it off. So, man. Anyways, if don't wander outside of the mythal limits, you will not be allowed back in. And he kind of gestures to the barrier that's forming. If you do, you'll be disintegrated. So, haha, don't leave.
Good to know.
Everyone's kind of been given that warning once they get on the island. So you can plane shift out. You just won't be able to plane shift back in or teleport back in.
Wait, so how... I mean, we're gonna be... Alright. So once the battle kicks off, one-way trip.
Depends if Asmodeus has a way of destroying the barrier, which I assume he probably does. It's more or less to stop the lesser fiends from getting in and fucking shit up. But we don't
Yeah, those
anticipate the
guys are
barrier to
dicks.
last.
Yeah.
He's a god. So. I've never fought a god before.
It's
I
bound to be
actually-
a weird one.
Actually, I don't. I think all of us technically. Well, not technically. We've sort of fought a god before.
Which one?
Well, the Stormlord's kind of a false god, but we did fight and kill him. I killed him twice.
He was very resistant.
Oh, Vernon Monsoza.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, a lot of books on him in the academy. Very interesting figure.
Oh, really? Well, he's double dead now.
Good, he's a cunt.
Oh, absolutely. We murdered him in real life. Well, we kicked him out of my body.
If
sent
that
him to
word
the
offended
afterlife.
anybody.
He's a horrible person. We kicked him out of my body when he was possessing me at the time, and then I followed him to the afterlife, and my person and I kicked the crap out of him and then shoved him off a cliff in the afterlife, and now I think he's just perma-dead.
Wow. Yeah, you get a sense this wizard is just like focusing elsewhere.
Yeah,
He said what he was curious about saying, and now he's just kind of focusing elsewhere.
just not paying attention.
Oh wait. Yeah, you said you wanted to speak to the person inside, right?
Yeah, my sister.
Oh yeah, you're the one she's been expecting. Cool.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, just maybe don't get too close to the vampire she's talking to.
Why not?
He can stand in the sunlight.
So can I. That's not special.
Vampire. He doesn't need to ask for permission to come inside. Running water doesn't hurt him.
All right, I think I've got some pointy things that will if he gets frisky. Let's go.
I think his name's
I mean, come-
Silor.
Does that sound familiar?
It would sound familiar if you're playing Gundar.
Yeah, there we go.
But he's like,
I mean, it's. You know, I thought it was Kelwyn. I don't think it's Kelwyn.
And also, Latimer did say that Silor was the one that was speaking for Esselvire.
Oh, yeah.
But the mage is like, it was nice to meet you all.
Ah, you too.
Strange group. I'm used to seeing
absolutely.
most people like you having spellcasters in your vicinity, like wizards and stuff. I really would have liked to speak to a wizard. Anyways,
We have a wizard and a druid. So, well, he's a cleric. We have a
whereabouts?
wizard somewhere around here. They went to do something. I don't
I
know.
mean, I'm a cleric. I tried talking about some of this stuff with you, but you're kind of shoving me down all the time.
oh, I don't really care about divine magic though.
Alright,
Yeah,
there it is. There it is. I see how it goes now. That's fine.
you know,
I guess
Noose-
divine magic won't be useful at all.
Noose, arcane spellcasters. You know how it. Yeah, you know.
I don't know. The one that I know is a dang good dude.
Well, he's an exception.
I'm a dang good dude as well. I'm just very focused elsewhere.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation to make him smell like farts.
Counterspell.
On a cantrip?
Yeah, it's nothing. That's
Just keep doing it. Waste the spell
a
slots.
third. A third of the
Yeah,
spell
I'll do it
slots are
again.
not-
Keep doing it until he runs out of spell slots.
he's gonna cast Hold Person and then just walk away. So
Do I have to make a
make a
save?
wisdom save, yeah.
Okay. Wisdom save. 16.
You're paralyzed and he just walks away.
Damn it.
Good luck.
Thanks.
You're stuck with the smell of the farts that you created.
Oh yeah, because he told you as soon as you go to cast, it's kind of just like it's just wafting right here.
Just no.
No, no.
And you can't. Oh, and you can't like anyways, yeah, that's like for a minute or whatever. So yeah, he
The
walks away.
farts of your own creation.
So yeah, that mage long disappears, and yeah, the paralysis ends.
Damn it. Curse my little wisdom.
The fight's not having for a day. He can waste some stuff.
Man,
That's
I appreciate Ogden Boon so much.
Right?
Yeah, he's really great, isn't he? And I
Okay.
love him.
Your ears ring a little as you and Leah get to the blacksmith, and on
okay.
on the door you can see a ripped piece of paper has been put back on, and it says "Wanted. Do not let this person in the shop," and it's a picture of Eclipse. And the name of the shop is the Barricade.
Oh, ooh, I've been here before, I think.
And Eclipse, apparently? What did she do, Ogden?
Let's we'll hush hush now.
Why
I
would it
wouldn't
be
normally
hush?
ask anyone to be dishonest, but I don't think it'll help us achieve our goal. Knock knock. Hello. Ring.
You could just come in. You don't need to knock.
Well, every entrance is an opportunity for showmanship. How are you today?
I am great. And hulking behind the counter, you see a massive minotaur with like black hide, long black like braided hair. It smells heavily of oils. A big, thick, golden like septum piercing, covered in plate armor, big maul on the back. He's like, "Hello, you're new to me."
I mean, I'm new to everyone I meet.
That's true.
That's how strangers are. But
You
know
are
what?
quite charming.
Well, yeah, it also is an opportunity. It's a new friend.
That's right.
opportunity.
Speaking of new friends, my name's Brosnick.
Oh, hey, Brosnick. My handle's Ogden Boon.
That's a pretty good name.
Yeah, it's not.
Honorable.
Oh, wow. Just stop.
And he kind of like leans over the counter. His head is like nearly the size of Leah's like upper half. What's your name?
Leah. Leah Greenwood.
Nice to meet you, Leah Greenwood.
Your nose ring is very pretty.
Thank you. I made it myself.
Oh, wow. How long did that take you?
An hour?
Oh. Wow. You did such a great job.
It's my
Blacksmith
trade.
and a jeweler. Dang. Do your talents ever cease?
Yes.
Oh well. I mean, I have yet to find that. Listen, friend, I gotta cut to the chase, and I'm so sorry. If you notice, the palpable dread and end of the world sort of feeling we've got going on. Have you noticed? You feeling that? It's deep in your bones.
Yeah.
I was wondering, and I don't mean to assess your shop very quickly
Of course.
in a rude way, but I feel like I'd love to get a line on some maybe some armor or some weapons or something to help. I don't know if you know this. My friend here, Leah, and I,
Yes.
we are gonna punch a god, and we would like to be armed.
That's very cool.
Right? Isn't it?
Yeah,
Weird to say.
I don't
Very
know-
weird to say.
I don't know if you've seen them walking around, the soldiers in the platinum dragon like armor with like the dragon helmets.
Oh, a platinum dragon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Their armor is made of platinum. I really want one. The armor. Those are the queen's soldiers, the queen of Anundial. Those are her crown's guard.
Wow. Wait,
Hey.
is the queen on the island?
No.
Oh,
No, those are soldiers.
I thought she had relocated. That would have been a move for sure.
But I want their weapons. But I'm helping them. They're helping me guard this district of the city, the kind of merchant district. We're protecting this area from any fiends that get through that strange magical barrier. But
Okay,
what exactly are you two looking for?
Well, I mean, after you, Leah, is there anything you were particular in need of? I know you have that amazing animated shield.
I don't sell. I will preface this: I don't sell magic items.
Right, Oak. Oh,
But I did come into possession of a very rare material, and with your charming persona, I would not be opposed to making you my first customer of said material, if you are so interested.
oh, you know it, baby. What's this material?
He reaches under the counter and pulls out this green rock, of like a metal rock.
Oh, what do you? It about how big is it? Is it about like the size of a fist?
It's
or
like it's like a big piece of
been
ore.
slab,
It's like a
or-
big piece of green ore. Yeah, like
Oh, it's a piece of ore. Ooh.
adamantine.
Oh shoot! I feel like I've heard of that before.
It's very durable. It is the one of the hardest substances in all of existence. Basically, if it's armor, a very deadly blow would essentially be not as deadly. Mechanics-wise, a critical hit against you becomes a normal hit.
Henry has an entire breastplate made of the stuff.
Yep. I also have been trying my hand at crafting weapons from it.
And
Have you tried so far?
yeah, what pray tell would that do? Would it make a normal blow more critical? I'm wondering. I'm just throwing things around here. That sounds too crazy. It sounds too crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
No. No. Adamantine weapons are very durable, essentially. So most monsters in the world, like certain golems, can only be destroyed by adamantine weapons. Kind of helps. Adamantine weapons are just very good at killing things that can't be killed. Usually. Not gods or anything. They're just very cool weapons to have.
Yeah. Now I have a question. Could you? Now this is the craziest thing. Could you make adamantine bullets? Would that be a good use of that?
I remember what I was going to say. Adamantine bullets, yes. But if you have an adamantine weapon, and if you say you hit an object, it is much more damaging to an object than it normally should be. For example, and he pulls the maul off his back, and you can see it's a big maul made of adamantine. And he just looks around. Don't have anything to test it out on.
Do you need a skylight?
I was going to use one of my anvils, but I don't want to destroy an anvil.
No. You need that for what's going on.
Basically, you can fuck up objects. Basically, whenever an adamantine weapon or piece of ammunition hits an object, the hit is a critical on objects. So basically, you could double that with siege, and you could just destroy. That's times 4 damage if you. Yeah, but you can fuck up doors and buildings with it.
Now I gotta ask now the weight of this adamantine, is that
it's pretty heavy.
Yeah, so someone would perhaps need to be used to that kind of thing if they were to wear it.
Yeah.
They have to be proficient.
Yes.
Thank you.
But again, an adamantine weapon isn't going to help you any better than a normal weapon would against a fiend. But yeah.
It would look really cool.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just
looking cool is important. Yes.
Yeah, looking cool is that's some dope stuff.
You know, if we're gonna die, Ogden, at least we'll be looking cool.
Yeah, I'd rather look cool when I die, not in my own shit. So.
Oh well, I mean, we've got magical friends who can just prestidigitate your body to look nice.
Oh,
but I'm
wonderful.
and I've got this sweet cloak. I was more curious about yeah, actually, what kind of price would we be stuttering at for I don't know, 10, 20 bullets of adamantine?
My apologies. Adamantine is considered magical. Interesting.
That is, that is interesting.
So they
yeah.
would work on. Actually, I think it would work on creatures that have magic resistance. You could use these bullets, but if they're being fired from a magic gun, it's not going to make a difference because the gun would be inherently magical.
Maybe magic caltrops if someone.
Adamantine caltrops.
Yeah. We're just spitballing. I just wanted to spitball
Think
some
about
maybe.
it for a second. That could be interesting.
Right. Because who would suspect it? They're just running full bore at you.
Oh,
and then all of a
yes.
sudden, especially if it's some kind of vampire creature or some sort of undead creature that doesn't know. They're just attacking you.
And you
all
could
of a
even
sudden,
make an adamantine dining set.
Oh, are you kidding me? Right out in plain sight, you're like, oh, come over for dinner. Oh, yes, welcome into my home. All of a sudden, shaklacky, right in the jugular, they're done.
People need to be more smart about what they buy for dining sets. We just had to... I remember one of the nobles here in town, very old man, he died recently from pewter poisoning.
Ah, you hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Don't eat off of pewter.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't dream of it. Now, friend, here, I got a question. This adamantine.
Yes.
How what if I needed, I don't know, a dagger of adamantine?
That's easy.
Yeah, super easy. How much I know you only have a fistful of this. And I got my
Yeah, this is all I got left.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm
Yes.
no sort of myth. If you stretch that out, now I know it's a process of pressing and rolling. Could that translate into, I don't know, a rapier or a short sword?
I could work it into a short sword or a rapier. It would take me about a day.
Okay, because I was hoping I have a thing here I'd love to give you, my friend, and to perhaps offer in trade. As you know, everything is going nuts here. I'd like to offer my services.
Oh.
I'd like to offer my services to you and your fine establishment. I'd like to maybe place some glyphs of warding so that you and part of the town can be safe, so those people you're supporting can also be safe.
That
And
would
maybe
be...
I could work that in trade
You
for
know what?
the
You do that, and whatever weapon you want is yours. Free.
that is incredibly generous. Now, after a rapier, is there any adamant left?
I would be using all of it to make the rapier.
Perfect. Okay. You know what? I'm trying to imagine what would look better from me if I would.
You
I would-
you like to wear robes. I get that kind of
Yeah.
vibe off of you.
Yeah.
Are you proficient? Like, are you good at wearing armor?
Oh no, I never wear armor. I prefer not to. I'm a chafer.
Ah,
Chafy.
I can tell.
Yeah, you know what? You get a vibe from someone. It's nice. While we're here, is there any? You said something about armor.
Yes.
Could you size up my friend here, Leah? I think we should maybe try and get you some armor. or
Leans
something.
over the counter. What are you looking for?
Well,
I got chain shirts, scale mail, breastplate, half plate, ring mail, chain mail, splint, and plate.
that's a lot of different things.
Yes. What are you good at? Have you worn armor before?
Yeah, and like you can see she kind of just like moves her cloak she's wearing. She like has some studded leather on.
Studded leather. Oh, I can't make adamantine studded leather, unfortunately. What armor are you proficient in?
Well, lighter things, more wooden things,
Oh yeah, druids don't wear metal. That's right.
Yeah, wood.
Actually. So, can you wear medium armor? Or does it just
Yep.
light? Cool. I actually got something. I had an ex. She was a druid. We kind of had some fun with it. Anyways, I'm a minotaur. It's
and the
fine.
druid.
I got something in the back you might be interested in. We'll say it's part of the whole your wizard friend here making his glyphs. If you're interested.
Really, yeah, he's really good at what he does.
He stands up and he towers up to like total of like 8 feet tall because he's been sitting down this entire time. So he stands up, his head kind of brushes against the ceiling, and he goes into the back. And you're rustling around. He's like, "Where the fuck did I put this?" And he comes back with half plate, which is medium armor, but it's made of this type of gnarled wood. Like it looks like, and there's like strands of like willow wisp, like the willows, whatever the willow thing is called, like the hanging curtains of a willow tree. And he's like,
Sea willows?
yeah, sure, whatever hangs from down from a willow tree. He's like, this wooden armor I made for her, and then she left me. I've treated it with a fire-resistant oil so it won't burn.
Wow.
You just need to make sure you treat it every day.
I can do that.
And he hands you the armor and a pint of this oil. You only need just a little dab of the oil per day.
This is incredible. Oh my! Do you know the story about the Pussy Willows?
I put them on there when I made it.
Ogden, do you know the story about the Pussy Willows?
Do I know the story about it? I mean, I'm a learned man. I know plenty of story. Okay, I'll be honest. You have to tell me this one. I'm very interested.
So, do you see how it's curving down with the little fuzzy pieces going down?
There is a pilfer.
Yeah.
So, it said that there was a mama cat on the bank of a river, and her kittens ended up falling into the stream. And she cried and cried, but the spirit of the willow extended down, and the kittens were able to catch on to it. So that's why it looks like these little puffballs grow from it. That's what they say. I'm a firm believer in it.
That's very cute. Also, willows often have spiders that live in them, but they're beautiful.
Oh, I ate the spiders a long time ago.
You ate them?
Yeah.
Dope. That's awesome. That's cool as heck.
And then I use their silk to make myself my clothes.
Oh,
That
very
is-
versatile.
That is metal. All right.
Yes, most of the times it is. He raises his fist for a fist bump.
Oh! I double just to get because it's the same size.
It's huge.
Probably
Yeah, just.
two of my fists.
I like you, Mr. Boon.
I like you, friend. I gotta tell you. So I've got to go meet up with some people. I finally decided the thing that would dangle on my hip the best, probably a rapier. If that's,
I can make one.
I'd be forever grateful, and I will make those glyphs of warding. Now I'm gonna make sure that I can. That'll be my task as we work, and tomorrow I'll make sure that your hut and this, if I can, this quarter of the town or this neighborhood
Yes,
has beefed up protection because you're a vital part of this,
I am.
my dude. You're vital.
I am. I know.
Also, if
Leans in.
I can talk one of the bigger guards into parting with an extra set of that armor, you in?
It wouldn't fit me.
No, not even if I found like a real thick boy.
You can try to find a real thick boy, and we'll see. If all else fails, I can. It is platinum. I would like to. I could just melt the platinum down and sell it.
Oh. Well, I was thinking you'd look badass. As
Or I
like
can make a really cool weapon made out of platinum.
Or you'd look like some kind of magic dragon minotaur.
It's a good
Anyway,
idea.
I'm
You could have a platinum nose ring.
Yes.
we'll talk and see if we have any platinum. That's our goal. That's our. That'll be, that'll be our C plot, Leah.
Excellent. He grabs the hunk of adamantine, tosses it into the forge. He's like, "It's a good thing I made this," and he pulls the maul off and he starts hammering away on it.
All right.
I'll
Well,
have a rapier for you tomorrow morning.
and I'll have those glyphs as soon as I can, and that'll be what I'm working on. I'll be
Nice.
around.
I will be here.
I'll take good care of the armor.
You don't need to, but thank you.
You made it.
Yes.
So why wouldn't I still take care of it?
Thank you.
This is fun.
So yeah, Leia, you have a half plate. You can add that. It's made of wood, so a druid will wear it.
Okay.
And a pint of fireproof oil. You'd have to put it on every day. It's already been treated. He treated it before he handed it to you, so. It's basically
So-
wearing. It's just half plate. It's nothing special on D&D.
So it
Beyond.
wouldn't be like armor fire resistance because it won't burn.
It is just half plate. It's not magical armor. Like your skin will still burn, but
I Chihuahua does something, yes.
That's Henry might could give you his dragon scale mail too.
So while that's happening, the people that are going inside to speak to Anna.
Katrin?
Katrin.
Hey, big sis, I'm home.
I don't care. I'm kidding. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Currently in a meeting.
Right. Oh, sorry about that. I got my face back.
That's great. And he's standing there, like, kind of hovering over this table. There's like a bunch of those little wartime miniatures spread around a table. Standing there is a very Nosferatu-looking vampire, but with like very opulent, just opulent regal clothes, long flowing black cloak. It's almost looks like it's made of shadow. And he's like, "Hello."
How's it going?
It's going. And he's pale skin, completely red eyes. I don't think we've had the honor of being introduced, but he kind of sniffs a little bit. You all smell familiar to me.
That's a weird thing to say to someone upon meeting them.
It
Not
is.
gonna lie.
You must have
I've
been in my
heard.
you must have been in my forest recently.
Your forest?
It's where I'm housed.
You're from Anundil, aren't you?
I'm from Esselvire.
Esselvire.
I dwell within the haunted woods of the Goliocran.
Right. We did pass through there a few months back.
Oh, were you the ones who released the Dracolich?
Maybe.
Oh. I'm sure that won't bite anyone in the ass in the years to come. I'm Silor.
Silo, pleasure to meet you.
I am I don't trust you all. I won't say that. So are you the ones who are going to be fighting the big pimple on all of our asses?
You have. Sorry, go.
You know, I like that analogy. I like you, Silo.
I appreciate it. And he just like pulls a flask up and sips from it and puts it back.
Yes, we are the ones who are going head to head with Asmodeus.
Well, that's fun.
We're here to strategize, so like, if you could fill us in, we make sure we don't stop you guys from doing what you need to do, and maybe, we can work with each other.
What's up, Caleb?
Sorry to interrupt. Just so we can find them quicker and you won't have to repeat anything.
Yeah.
Can I cast locate object on Eclipse's armor and then move to where you guys are?
As you're walking, I'll say, Malon goes, "Oh, they're on the hill." He's like, "Your friends, I saw them on the hill." Just so you don't have to like waste any spells.
You knew it. Perfect. Thanks, bud. Leah, let's go.
And
Ogden?
Oh, tell me.
So, did you get that for Eclipse? Because you knew she couldn't get anything?
I've seen her negotiate. And then I just leave it at that.
but yeah, you both arrive while everyone is just starting to meet this vampire individual and Ash's sister. He's like, more guests. And both of their smells are familiar, which is fun.
Friends, this guy's real weird.
You all have a lovely bouquet.
I got a very particular funk.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink you.
Oh, this is a drink compliment. Well,
I don't drink the living. Well,
Leah just
Well, how
looks to the
about-
side
how
and
about
just
you
like
tell us-
backs up a step.
How about you tell us why you're here and why you want to help us out?
because I have a very powerful army behind my back, and I promise to help the queen and bring my forces here.
But I mean, why personal weed? I mean, is it just a promise to a queen? 'Cause she told you to?
I keep my promises, so yes.
Alright. But so you really don't want to be here, but you're gonna do it because
I like the idea of fighting
Told you to.
Asmodeus and devils, so yes, I also want to be here.
alright. I just feel like
Why are you here?
sometimes you gotta check people's motivations.
Yeah, exactly. So, why are you here?
To get rid of Asmodeus because he plans to destroy the material plane, and it would hurt very much a lot of people that I like.
Same.
here.
Considering I'm the one who let him out, I kind of feel I have to be here.
Oh, you're the one who let him out.
You don't have to tell people that.
You really didn't have to
You
say anything, Leah.
need to keep that quiet. There are queens.
Yeah.
The queen's got her people about. You don't want that getting out.
Well, we're putting the lid back on that pickle jar. Yeah, it's open, but we'll get that lid tight on it.
Anyways,
He just remembers his promise that he made to Leah and keeps his mouth shut.
I have things to attend to. It was nice to meet you, Catherine. He bows to her. We've already had our conversation. And he turns into a bat and flies away.
Cool.
Wow, you called him weird. He must have really been weird.
Did you see him or hear him talk for more than 5
He's
seconds?
actually not too bad.
I mean, yeah, he did call Asmodeus a grotesque pimple on the planet, so I liked him.
I mean, he's not wrong about things. He's just weird as hell.
Well, he's a vampire.
Yeah,
I
I've
mean-
met other vampires. They were evil, not weird.
He's, like, apparently one of the first. So there's that.
Oh.
He kind of gives me. He's.
We're not here to talk about Silor, though.
Alright.
So, why are you here, little baby brother?
To kill Asmodeus. Did you know? We
Why are
just
you?
talked.
Why are you in my war room? You're not the one for planning things. You kind of like to just run in all stubborn and stupid.
Excuse me. I occasionally enjoy plans.
Occasionally.
Yeah, this is one of those times is probably when the fate of the world rests on it.
Was one of your plans bringing Anna down to that shipwreck and getting her bound to a powerful artifact?
We didn't know that would happen at the time.
Right. So, Anna is currently positioning Scarlet Banner ships around the island just to deal with any forces that are outside the barrier, because the barrier won't hold for long, and any forces attacking it being dealt with would be a good idea.
Is there any specific location that we want to protect or pretend that it needs protecting? Or put up a false front, draw attention.
From what I heard from the recon team of mages that went into Melshim to look at things, Asmodeus has no actual target of the city. He just wants to destroy the city. He doesn't
He
have
wants
any.
to destroy anything
There's no.
and everything.
He just doesn't. He's not going to be targeting a single space. He'll be targeting the entire city.
So we're talking apocalypse level type of
Yes.
spells.
He'll be raining down meteors if he can. So that's why the barrier's up, to prevent that.
So distract him is going to be our main strategical
Uh,
thing then.
From what I gather, yeah. The ones that are fighting Asmodeus need to go distract him.
Make sure he uses that stuff on us.
Essentially.
What? So maybe we should be setting up our own defenses.
Yeah, we should really worry about us ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, we do have Henry's medical bunker. That you were talking about, Henry.
Oh yes, I set up a demi-plane that I'm going to be ushering healers into tomorrow night prior to the battle.
We do have, yeah, some clerics from the capital city of Anundial have come to help.
As well as a very, very impressive wizard from Anundial, from the Soulspire Academy. Actually said he would love to speak to you, Ogden. He wanted to speak to another wizard. He's kind of a dick, though.
Oh. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, hey, wizards are generally.
Do you? I don't mean to interrupt, but do you mind if we add your ship to the navy, the forces?
You can add both our ships.
Yeah, I mean, we'd have to, vote amongst all the captains on the ship, but I feel pretty confident in that vote.
Otherwise, your ships are going to be sitting at the docks and they'll be prime targets. So that's your decision.
Yeah, Noose, do you think Captain Pickleberry or Admiral Pickleberry will be making an appearance? I know you.
I think I need to be near you guys. I honestly don't know where this is going to be popping off. I mean, when we think back to it, does Asmodeus have wings?
You don't know.
I mean, like we've seen him.
He's
appeared in front of us.
Some fiends can hide their wings, so you don't know.
Okay. But we haven't seen any, is what you're telling me.
You haven't seen his wing. You haven't seen him if he has wings or not, no.
All right.
Given that his
But he's a
trident gives me
god,
wings, yeah.
So you can probably assume he's a god. He probably has ways to fly around.
Okay.
Do we know if the Void Maw is more easily crewable with our tight little band?
The Void Maw is much smaller, yes. But the Thror has magical cannons. But unfortunately, those magical cannons are cold damage, and fiends are generally resistant or immune to cold damage.
Mm-hmm. Thror is just also gigantic, though, right? So, like, if we had some people, I mean, presumably it's not just like. I think we have an abundance of people and a less abundance of ships.
There's
so just kind of like
there's a lot of navy on the island. There's a lot of soldiers that have seen conflicts before. The Queen has sent some of her soldiers. Silor has sent some of his forces. The Brass King has sent some of his forces.
I still think that there's a little bit of a problem. Not all of us can fly. And,
that's already being dealt with.
If we
all
get
right.
this sting around the entire island,
It's already being dealt with.
right? But all right, tell me how this is.
I'm sure you all know
Okay, now.
Sigmund.
Yeah.
He has promised to
Oh,
take
yeah.
you where you need to go should the conflict arise. He can turn into a dragon, as I was made aware of, so
Dang, all right. I guess.
oh, we're gonna
he's-
ride Sigmund.
that was his suggestion. You don't have to take it.
All right. All right.
That works.
He's
So,
offering.
so this mithril that you guys are making,
Yes,
It's
the
just-
Meeple.
methyl. Sorry. It's just going over the city
It's
or
going
the whole island.
the city. The city's more important than the island. The mages can't cover the whole island as
Okay.
well. That would be potent magic, and they're already drained as it is protecting the city with it.
All right. So, let's say he plunks a couple things down on the mithril and it holds, and we try and wangle him a little. I mean, we need to figure out where we're gonna have this battle with him, right? Like try to get him
Nobody
to
knows.
a certain space.
Yeah,
or-
nobody knows where he's coming either. We just know he's attacking the city, so we're putting the defenses up. Most likely he'll be coming from the sky, raining hellfire down on the city from above.
Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. Cause I could make some wards that when they get triggered, just make it so that the creature's trapped.
Would that hold a god, though?
I mean, if they count as a fiend, yeah.
But I'm sure a god
I mean,
could,
like,
could
they
bypass
could do
something
like some
that.
type of. Oh, maybe.
There's also the lesser fiends too. That would be an issue.
It'd be more useful for the lesser fiends, I'd imagine. I imagine Asmodeus can just. Yes, the
Well, I
wizards.
mean, if he
the
just
wizards aren't.
succeeds at everything, we're screwed anyway. So
The wizards are doing their best. If you can help in any way, go do it now. Because essentially, the more time people are talking, time is being wasted. But then, of course, people need to talk to figure out plans. But we don't have much time.
Oh well, I mean, if sorry to interrupt. If it's good with everyone, I trust your judgment. I can go start helping the wizards.
Have you ever made a methyl before? You might want to talk to the wizard outside.
Great, I'd love to. I'll do. Ogden just goes.
Okay.
Oh, I'll come. Ogden, I'll come with you. There's also something in the city I wanted to show you.
Oh, yay! There's a quick stop, look at Eclipse, half smile and a wink. No, just doesn't say it. Doesn't the complete thought.
And unfortunately,
Wait. Oh wait. Sorry. Ogden, before
Yeah.
you go, we never got the full captain vote on donating the ships temporarily for the battle.
Don't kill my ship, please. Our ship. Don't kill Thror.
Well, is he safer sitting at the docks with no one
Oh,
on him, or is he safer with a bunch of soldiers?
Absolutely not. No,
on him?
and he'd be a vital part of the battle.
we're talking about. If we're talking about Fort, I mean, he's kind of mobile cover. Like, if any ships are looking bad, he sets up a big fog cloud, and I mean,
That's true. That's true.
I mean,
be-
even fiends can't see through that stuff.
Make everyone's attacks at disadvantage.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what
he
that
could.
means.
He could like. Yeah, he could.
It'd make it very hard for him to hit any support ships.
It would not
Yeah,
be
he could be like. Yeah, he could be like a
advantageous of
support.
them.
Yeah, he could be like a support ship. Yeah, to like just get in there if there's a bunch of ships that are damaged and like provide them cover so
But
they
the
can
thing-
retreat. And we can
But we're
redirect. Yeah.
also. I'd like to evacuate as many citizens as I can before the attack, and people are refusing to leave their homes.
How are we evacuating them? Like,
Ships. That's why some of the ships are here. To take them off the
oh,
island.
okay, so we've got. Oh,
So ideally, if
so
the
we
bigger
have
ships,
that aren't for battle.
yes, if we could get some bigger ships to help out with that, that'd be great. Malon's trying to coordinate that down at the docks, but the people are stubborn. They don't want to leave their homes, which I can understand.
We talked about this. We were gonna go talk to them.
Sigmund had an idea, but it's kind of cruel. But he said
Yeah.
it's coming from a deception standpoint. He thought about making a
Could we-
illusion of Asmodeus towering over the city to get people to leave. But that would cause chaos.
Could we potentially have if we can convince these people to leave? Could we potentially just have Monkfish have Thror just teleport them somewhere else and then teleport back in the morning, so we could have Thror
Oh,
and also have the people be far away.
No, we could just trick them to get on to 4.
Well, we
and
just-
just port them out.
we would just have to
That's a good
teach-
idea.
teach Monkfish how to speak giant. Is all.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Monkfish knows,
Or we could just have a quick
Monkfish knows giant. He just never speaks it.
Oh,
Yeah, he just never is. Yeah.
oh yeah, we left him with Thror for a while.
Of
He did.
course. So he knows giant. Yeah.
What a sneaky butthole he is.
So that's
go.
just what we're thinking. We need to find a place to evacuate people, and if they refuse to evacuate, we were gonna Ash. I need or Gerhardt, whatever you want to go by. I need your input.
All right.
For the people who don't leave the city, and the
Mhm.
children who can't fight, and people who can't fight and don't want to leave, how would you feel about opening up the family catacombs and letting them go down there?
Oh, are those still there?
Yes.
Sure. As long as those aren't filled with dead people that will be resurrected immediately by Asmodeus and pull a Battle of Winterfell, because that was just a bad idea that someone should have thought about.
But yeah. So yeah, that has one idea. If that's the case, looks at Noose, I would very much appreciate you putting any sort of protection you can on the catacombs, the entrance, so nothing can get in. That's unsavory.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that real easy.
Peter was in the process of hallowing the grounds, but he passed, so...
Yeah, I can't do that, but, I got something that'll really block it up.
I'd appreciate it if you would help with that. For today, at least.
Yeah.
There's not much time left, because you guys... Yeah, it's been about 2 hours at this point, so it's like at 9 p.m. So basically, we gotta get all this stuff done and ready, and then we all need to go to bed, and one more day to prepare, and then... the dickhead comes.
Cue the orchestra.
There isn't an orchestra anymore.
One day more.
Here, I'll lead you both to the catacombs, if you're alright. Anybody else wishing to aid in the catacombs would be... I don't know what you two could do, looking at Leah and Eclipse, regarding the catacombs, but...
Is there anything of importance in the catacombs? Any reason why they would want to go there in the first place?
It's, not
Because
not
that might
anymore.
not be the best
Not anymore.
place.
It's long gone. You
Alright.
all destroyed it
Alright.
and released
I
a
just want to
kraken.
make sure.
No,
Yeah. Is there anything I need to do to help with in the catacombs? Because otherwise I can go downtown and just try and see if I can convince everyone to leave and make it a moot point.
right. I just wanted your. I needed all of the family to kind of agree on it, and Anna already has, and you're the last one, so. It's where our family is buried. If you wish to say any last words to the family, they're down there. They've been buried. So
I've
mother.
I already spoke to them.
You've already spoke to mother.
Yeah, briefly.
All right. Well,
Oh, you want to say hi to Dad?
not particularly.
All right.
Do you want to hit him?
Not particularly.
Yeah, you want to hit? You want to hit him?
I'm not into
All right,
it.
fair enough.
Anna would be
Yeah,
the one that
right,
would be
right.
interested. Anyways, I guess I'll take you, Noose, to the catacombs if you'd like to help me.
Sure.
Just to
Yeah.
protect it.
Yeah. If that's part of this, that's part of the
Yes.
strategy. Let's do it.
I think I can help you with that.
Oh, wonderful.
You know, I think I'm just gonna stay topside. The last time I was down
I
there,
have a word.
it did not
I need
end
to have a
well.
word with you, though.
With me?
Yes. Do not threaten the people of my island.
Just trying to get the swords I sold
There's
him
a
back.
better way to do that. They're not threatening my people. If this
I
wasn't,
mean,
if this wasn't a cataclysmic time, you would be in prison.
he was the one that presumptuously put my face on a wanted poster. All I did was sell him some weapons.
Regardless, don't threaten my people.
Go. And your sister's a prick.
I heard that.
What the hell is happening here? You're the one threatening people, and I'm the what? What happened?
It's a weird day. All right, Leah, Noose. I'll take you to the crypts then. They're just near the old vineyard, and we're regrowing it, so hopefully the attack doesn't destroy it.
Not likely.
And she leads you both outside. You can see a little bat floating around still in the sky eating mosquitoes. And yeah, Ogden, you see this kind of bald wizard with tattoos all over his head, a orange robe with a Tarask pin kind of clasped into it. He's sitting on a bench, a stone bench near that building, and he's just kind of talking to himself, just muttering arcane kind of incantations. He's like, "Oh,
Hail and well met.
hail and well met."
I've seen one of those. I point to the pin.
Oh, interesting. Whereabouts?
It was in. Hold on. Give me a second. I need to. It was near the Wayfarers Guild. Over on an Undeal. It was near it was right near where I found a purple worm, or at least it wasn't far from it.
You also saw ones in the Wizard Tower. I'm just trying
Oh.
I'm just trying to think of the ones you would have saw over that way.
The one that we actually talked to. That's
The actual Tarask.
the actual
Oh, I thought you were talking about the mages. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, yeah.
The
Okay.
pin.
Yeah.
You got a Tarrasque
Oh,
pin.
you
Yeah.
spoke to the Tarask.
Oh yeah. Very misunderstood creatures. You know, it's a lot.
Very much so.
lot that we can learn from them, and a lot that they can learn from us. Is a very symbiotic relationship, I anticipate. But yeah, I heard you're trying to make a mythal.
Yes. The mages are contributing. They're taking breaks. We're doing it in shifts. It is very difficult to make one. If you put your full kind of strength into making one to get a pure mythal, the spellcasters that create it sacrifice themselves to finish it. But a true mythal cannot be broken or penetrated by any arcane means whatsoever. It's a perfect protection. Now they can deteriorate over long periods of time, like millennia, but I don't want to sacrifice students. And we're just doing a temporary mythal and doing it in shifts so no one is drained.
Yeah. Do you need me to sign up for a shift or two?
That would be wonderful.
Yeah, I'm in.
Can you cast 9th level spells?
No, but I can ensure that someone else nails it.
Well,
That's positive thinking
just
today.
the only reason I ask is because a person of that capability will have an easier time doing this, but it is not impossible for someone who cannot do it.
Okay.
May I ask where you trained?
Where I
your
trained?
arcane abilities. I don't see a pin or.
Oh no, I fly free, baby. I read everything I know, and also, I'm a fast learner. In fact, the first time I ever did any magic was on accident at the Archaeological Society. So, kind of just fell into it. That's my jam. Just kept reading and didn't stop.
That is very interesting. I would have very much liked to teach you at the academy if you were younger. Would have been.
Hey, you know what? What is 60 years to a vibrant spirit?
I don't know. Come.
No, yeah, let's go. I'm into it. I also did Henry come out and show me what he wanted to show me?
Oh, that's down in the city.
Oh, okay, cool. Then
Oh,
yeah,
I,
let's
I see. Like so, we could. Yes, let's go this way.
yeah. And what's your handle, by the way, Kimosabi?
Donis Trent.
Donis Trent. Ooh, oh, that's a powerful name.
Thank you. I am actually a teacher at the academy.
Oh, I've been looking into maybe teaching. I'd love to. We'll swap syllabi later. I was thinking about maybe trying to teach when I get back to the archaeological. I've been writing a book. I've been writing a book.
Our headmaster has been very keen on setting up kind of sister schools over the across the continents. So that'd be very interesting to speak about.
Maybe a campus on Silgar.
That would be great. There are places there that I would very much like to explore.
Oh, and I'd love to take you on those journeys. They're great. I've done most of them.
Sounds good.
As they walk away.
Yeah. And Henry,
Yes.
this man's looking for you.
Oh, hey, you.
Oh,
wanna-
he came. Henry came with.
Oh, I didn't realize you were behind us.
Oh, hello. Yes, I'm quite bland and forgettable.
That is true.
For like a average sized man, you move on cat's feet.
Yes, I think that's the fiendish possession or something. I'm not quite
I
sure.
wish
Actually,
you-
I have disadvantage on stealth checks.
I wish you would let me study it.
Well, maybe another time. No. Well, there you go.
All right. You said there was something you wanted to show me.
Oh yes. Are you going down to the city to help with the barrier and everything?
Oh yeah. And I have some barriers to put up of my own. But yeah, I'm gonna.
Perfect. I believe he should be somewhere in the downtown area. I can find him.
Ah, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Come along, come along. I'm very excited to show you.
I am excited as well.
Lead him down into the city and go find him. Bruce! Bruce! Where are you, Bruce?
There's no where they walking over to this clay golem holding some like sandbags.
The face. Henry just sort of like sculpted the face, just kind of let his mind wander, and ended up with the face of Bruce Campbell.
Yes. Groovy.
But like exaggerated Bruce Campbell, just like the massive butt chin.
Yes.
Like the hair.
All about the chin. All about the chin.
Love it. If this golem could speak, it would definitely say groovy.
Hail to the king, baby.
I mean, it's D&D.
Golems can't speak.
Got one of those talking dolls. One of those animated talking dolls, and just shoved it in his mouth.
Cast magic mouth on it, so that the magic mouth always triggers when something cool happens.
So yeah,
That's groovy.
the clay golem wanders over. This really noticeable butt chin, holding some sandbags.
This is Bruce.
Oh, you did it! You finished it!
I did. I had quite a bit of time waiting for all of you to get back, so I got to work on it in my free time.
This is amazing. Handsome fella. He can blow his nose and wipe his ass at the same time.
Yes.
What a
Well, yes.
Wow. Wow, and you did that all from the book?
Yes. Well, it cost quite a bit of money to get all the materials together, but
Wow.
I was running an island, so
I
it
mean,
was in the budget.
when you're
Donis is just like examining it up close. Like, this is very wonderful work.
Oh, thank you.
speaking of money, you wouldn't happen to have a line on I don't know, about $1,000 worth of consumables, would you? About 1,000 gold and perhaps powdered diamonds or powdered diamonds and incense?
I have 1,500 golds worth of powdered ruby dust.
Oh,
I do believe I need that for one of my spells, but I don't know if it'll be that helpful. Actually,
I'm just thinking on this island, perhaps as the. You're not the mayor on this one. That is
true. Yes.
Ms. Montsosa.
Mm-hmm.
Henry
But,
is a baron.
Obviously, you're a baron. This makes sense. You've got a big title. I was trying to, maybe kiss the ring and perhaps get a little alley-oop for some funds. I've got some funds. I'm fine. I'll be fine. I've got plenty of diamonds. I'll be able to ask a buddy to crush for me.
What do you need?
What do I need?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna make some wards over in the market district to protect. Get some glyphs of warding.
I can aid with that if you'd like.
Oh, yes! I have made so many friends today. This is a great day for me. This is awesome.
It's not often I see a wizard not from the academy, so I'm very excited.
Oh, this is fantastic. We really need to swap some stories. We really got to hang out. Let's.
I have so many.
It's they say it's the end of the world, but I feel like it's the beginning of so many friendships. Let's keep this rolling.
Agree. It's a good
I'm
thing
feeling
it's
good.
a good thing I brought Disintegrate today, just in case. Not for you, I mean for...
In general.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good spell to have.
We could show each other our spell books.
Oh my god. Hold on. Have you ever seen one of these? Pulls up a blue scaled
If you could do like the anime sparkly eyes, he's like, where on earth did you find that?
Just a blue dragon pops up, blue wormling pops up.
He just looks at it, he's like, I have never heard of such a spell.
I know, neither had I.
How much do you want for the book?
How much? We can talk turkey after the battle.
Yes, after the battle.
Yeah, we can do trade secrets. You got to show me your
His
stuff.
eyes are just like now just big and wide. Like this is a wizard who. It looks like he just did like a big line of coke. He's like, yes. I must have it.
Yeah, I understand. Well, I mean, so okay, we'll wipe your mouth and let's go to the Mythal.
I'm very excited to show you what I have.
I'm pumped too.
Excellent. He gets a little closer though. Thought you were. Swear we've met. Have we met?
You and me?
Yes.
I don't know. My handle's Ogden Boon.
Boon.
You met a Marion Boon?
No.
Oh shit. Hold on. I want you to imagine me less salt and pepper up here.
Oh.
Yeah, a little more pointy here.
Your father's the one who told us to come here.
Yep, Sour Patch. Real Sour Patch.
I would love to share stories about how he acts in the capital if you'd like to hear them. Gossip, essentially.
I just made a new best friend.
Move over, Eclipse.
Sir, the first round is on me.
Excellent. So, this way. And he just sort of...
How did you find our family?
Wait, what? Whose family? What?
I said, did you find your family?
Oh, me? Yeah. Oh my God, Henry.
Come along, Henry.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me tell you literally everything that you missed, so that you never have to worry about these conversation gaps again.
Sounds wonderful.
I've also
Probably
been
It'd be very confusing if, like, Carnifex, and Ash all, like, shared one brain and had to worry about who knew what at any given moment.
And I've got notes that I've been taking in this book / diary that you can just scroll through and fill it out. There's, it's if there was some source that has, I don't know, maybe 90 some odd episodes. So
that'd be wonderful.
Or your encode thoughts thing. It's just like.
Right.
No. But while Ogden, Donis...
I know Kung Fu.
Well, Ogden, Donis, and Henry are making their way to where they need to go, Noose and Leah are being led into the catacombs. It's actually like a nice catacombs. It's not like damp and mildewy and moldy. It's like well kept. Like it smells nice. It smells like spices and lavender and sage. And there's like, you can see where like there's no like open corpses. It's a lot of just like stone coffins with lids. And it's rather spacious.
I could just drop a temple on top of this thing.
I'd appreciate if you didn't. I wouldn't want to destroy this place.
I wouldn't destroy it. It'd just be on top of it.
Alright. I don't know what any of this means, but if you can do it, go for it.
Yeah, it lasts about 24 hours.
Okay, so maybe...
It's a heck of a place.
Maybe it should be cast... How long does it take for you to build it?
Takes about an hour.
So I think the day Asmodeus comes, you should spend an hour in the morning just...
Yeah, but you haven't seen what kind of temple this is. It might be a good place for people to kind of relax and maybe even have a fun time.
I understand. I would just like it to last during the conflict.
Well, I mean, if it's getting close to night, I've got nothing else I'm going to use this power for.
But it doesn't... He's not coming for... We have 2 more sleeps.
Yeah, and
I think
I
what
can
Noose
use
is-
it again.
I think what Noose is trying to do too is trying to see where the best place would be to put it. It's a big area. He can practice it now.
I don't understand any of this. Just do what you need to do.
Alright.
I'm not magically inclined, so just do what you need to do.
Alright. Fine. I don't have any of the spells that you might have thought that I have. Sorry.
I didn't think of any that you might have had.
Well, you mentioned
Well, I know you're
someone was
holy or
trying to do like
I know you're-
forbidden
yeah.
or something like
I
that.
know you're holy or something.
Hollowed. Yeah, I didn't prepare that one. Hollowed.
Alright, well, how did you want to help, Leah?
Well, with Noose wanting to put a temple up down here. News, how big is the temple generally?
Let me think. It's 120 feet squared.
Oh, that's very good. See, what I wanted to do is I'll cast this just as Noose is finishing up his. I wanted to make this a little more planty down here. Cast a little bit of a druid grove around here. If we cast it around the temple, they can have there'd be tree guardians protecting them. There'd be a fog that would give them lots of cover.
Interesting. Just out of my curiosity, is there anything that could destroy the temple? Like
Yeah, it would disintegrate.
Alright, well I don't think Asmodeus has that, so we should be good.
Well, I mean, if he does,
It's,
I mean, that's one less disintegrate spent on a person.
it's kind of why I wanted them underground, though. I don't want anything noticeable.
Oh, I'm not saying anybody would even be in the temple. It's a decoy. But it'd be covering up the entrance to the catacombs so that no one can get in.
Alright. Alright.
Maybe in this temple we can even have a back door or cellar that goes to the catacombs.
Maybe not. Just use it as like a blocking device, and then once the thing's over with, you can just make the temple disappear so the people are like hidden, they can't be reached.
I'll think about what I can get.
Like if you just put
We
the
should-
if you put the temple, it has to fit within an unoccupied cube of space. So, yeah.
Alright, fuck it, I'm not using it.
No, I'm trying to help guide you through it.
No, it's cool. There are less complex stuff that I can use.
It's not
That'll do
complex.
the
I
trick.
understand it all. This is the NPC asking the questions.
Yeah. God, okay, that.
Like what you said, your plan would work. She is just asking questions because she is not a spellcaster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna prepare some stuff for tomorrow then. We'll get it sorted.
All right. What about you, Leah?
Leah's like looking around the entrance. How big is the entrance to the actual catacombs?
It is a 15-foot wide kind of staircase descending downwards.
Okay.
And this chamber is like 100 by 100, like on each side, 100 feet long, 100 feet wide. And there's like stairs that descend deeper, so to other layers of the catacombs.
How many people did they give an indication of how many people they wanted to try to fit down here?
Nope, basically as many as you can.
Noose,
Yeah.
I think dropping your temple right in front's a perfect idea. It's a great decoy. You can do that. I'll make a druid grove in front of it, and we'll make it even harder for them to get in.
Can you make the temple belong to like any deity?
I mean, theoretically, yeah.
What if you made it a temple to Asmodeus? I assume he wouldn't destroy a construct of his own making. Devils can be quite vain, I imagine.
Maybe, but that doesn't sit right with me.
Fair enough. Oh, never mind.
You
It is
don't,
dedicated
you
to
don't,
it, yeah.
you don't give a god like more power. by building stuff in their image,
I just asked a
especially
question.
if you're
I
trying
don't,
to fight them.
I don't know how any
But
of this
that's okay.
works.
That's a good idea.
Well, I'll let you two figure it out. This is overwhelming me. I don't know much about this. And she kind of just keep me updated. And she leaves the catacombs.
Hey, News.
Yep.
Were you thinking about hollowing the ground, you said?
Yeah, but that takes 24 hours. We'd have to get started on it. I haven't prepared anything. We won't even have it done by the time
That's not what I was,
Asmodeus would get here.
Not what I was thinking, Noose. Even if you did that, if you managed to somehow, would I be able to even step there?
No.
Good to know.
Yeah, but then again, neither could I.
Why couldn't you step there, Noose?
'Cause I'm technically Fey.
Huh. Well, we both have our secrets.
Nope. But, I mean, like, we'd be able to pick what can enter there. It's just, like, you know, pretty safe to pick them all, except for some vital stuff. I mean, chances are they could send undead as, like, a part of their attack, but it's less likely that they'll send, like, Fey.
Noose,
Yeah.
we're gonna defeat him. Remember our talk earlier?
Yeah, it just seems like they're keeping stuff from us, that's all. It's weird.
Noose, people are bustling around. Everybody's panicking. Of course they're gonna be keeping stuff from us. We have a million other things to do.
Yeah.
You look like you could use a good rest, Noose.
I don't do that anymore.
Well, neither do I, so I guess there'll be 2 night owls down in the catacombs.
Yeah.
What's it smell like down here, Noose?
Oh, right, you can't smell.
Like the best kind of pungent? I don't know. Just death.
I said it smelled
The
like
stuff
lavender and spices.
Usually like. Oh wait, what?
I said it smelled like lavender and spices. They have like spiced sage and stuff burning down here.
Bunch of dead stuff. You know, just decay. All the best stuff for you.
Smells like
I'll do a
home.
deception check if you want.
Sure, yeah, deception check.
12.
Will that be perception?
Insight.
Passive insight's 15.
Make an insight check though.
I doubt this is gonna go anywhere. Oh, I actually have a +5. Wow, no, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You know.
Yep.
You know, I'm just trying to make you feel better.
Leah just gives him a hug.
Oh.
It's cold. A branch kind of pokes you from the armor she's wearing.
And her arm. Just the
This is-
moss.
How do you like this new stuff going on with you?
It's kind of weird still, Noose. Oh, before I forget.
And you see her, like, rummaging around in her bag. And throughout that week, we talked about she was making health potions, so
Mm-hmm.
she had 4 left over, and plus she made an extra 7. So Leah gives Noose 11 potions of healing.
We need to split these up.
You can use these a lot better than I can, Noose.
Alright, that means I have a total of 16. And you said mundane potions of healing?
Yeah, they're just basic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 11?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I had 5. So yeah, total of 16. Wow. That's a lot.
It was a lot of fun making them, but
Yeah, it's a good
I
thing.
can't
You,
use them.
it's a good thing you don't have to sleep, because it's 24 hours to make them. Yeah.
That's the only good thing about not having to sleep. We have a lot of time to do a lot of things now.
Yeah, but you also have a lot of time to think. Not much dreams happening.
Noose,
Hmm.
when you were doing your big, booming voice, does that take a lot out of you?
Nope.
So you could just do it whenever?
Yeah, it's contract.
So, I know where Asmodeus is at all times. I can sense him. That's part of the deal. Immediately when I sense him come here, if I tell you, can you alert the island? Or not even the island, just the people around, and just keep going with it?
I might need a bigger, like, thaumaturgy does a lot, but when I shouted out by the docks, I mean, it still didn't stretch the whole town. Might need to think something else. I don't know if you have like Skywide or something, but that might be a quicker way to tell people. But I don't know. I mean, I've got sending, but that only hits one person. It doesn't hit a bunch.
It'd be at least some sort of early warning system.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Even a couple minutes, that can mean a lot.
Thinking about Asmodeus, where does Leah sense that he is?
So where he was last time.
Okay.
So, for the next however long, you, me, we're gonna be glued to the hip in case they need you for that.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Yeah, we should do that then. We're buds.
Heck yeah!
Leah goes up for a high five with her mossy hand.
Oh, we wanted system.
A little bit of the moss kind of just.
Picks it up and like tries to stick it back in.
Aw,
Okay.
thanks, News.
Just so I'm not bouncing around to everybody before we go to a break, is there anything anybody wants to do before the end of this night on Dawnbreak Cove?
Eclipse is just gonna have like a short 10-minute thought of whether or not she really wants to attune to Death's Embrace as she comes to the conclusion that there are no more magic items or
Okay.
magic weapons on this island. She doesn't attune to it yet, but she's thinking about it.
Okay.
Since I only need 4 hours of like rest to be fully rested,
Yeah.
if I could use 4 of those hours to, oh boy, gotta fill up my amulet, and I've got to. Well, I'll do that sometime, at some point.
Are you aiding with the mythal at all, though?
Yeah, I was wondering what kind of time commitment that is.
It's a few hours.
Okay, so like 3-4 hours.
Yeah, and for this, you need to channel spell slots into it, but those will recuperate when you sleep or when you new day. How many spell slots do you want to recuperate, like push into it?
What level do they need to be?
Any level. You can do like a bunch of any level just to help in any way.
Okay, let me look over at my spell slots because I'm gonna do as much as I can until I'm burnt out.
Like you're not using the spells. You're just converting the spell slots basically to channel. You're channeling like you're your ability to like weave the weave to kind of help with these other wizards doing, and Adonis is teaching you how to do it. He's like, you just have to focus on your magic that's inside, that you're harnessing, and just focus it. And you can see like a beam of light kind of coming out of his hand, like a wispy beam kind of going into the barrier and helping to construct it.
So I'd like to put in 4 level 1s, 2 level 3s. Nope. That's 4 level 1s, 3 level 2s, 3 level 3s, and 3 level 4s.
Okay. Nice. You successfully contribute to the Mythal. That is good shit. Anything else?
I mean, if I could maybe try and bang out, since I have the spell slots, I'd like to, if I could sleep in tomorrow, like a couple hours or something, I'd like to bang out as many of those. If I could talk to my new best friend, I'd like to be able to bang out. I'd like to protect that district. It takes me about an hour to cast a glyph of warding, and I'd like to do floating glyphs.
He has the spell components, so he's helping you. So you can do that.
So in that district, they'll be at.
Okay. I need to write this down.
Yeah, it'll be. And we can decide. Or I mean, you know the map better than I do.
Sure.
But it'll be 2 5th level, 1 6th, 1 7th, 1 8th for the exploding glyphs in that district.
Okay, so it's how many of each? Sorry, exploding glyphs.
2 5th, 1 6th,
2 5th, 1 6th,
1 7th,
1 7th,
and 1 8th.
All right, 1 8th. Nice.
So it'll be 1,000 of the components.
Yeah, he's a potent wizard, so he helps you with that.
Yeah.
He's like oh, those are very good glyphs.
Yeah. I also, I mean, I want to make sure that. I mean, even to my boy, is there any good way to mark these so that we don't have some kid trying to skateboard on these or anything?
Can't you like set it so that only fiends can set them off?
We can trigger these to set it so it's just fiends that trigger them. And maybe tell your Henry acquaintance not to come this way.
Yeah, I'll be sure to warn Henry and Ash, not to stay out of the market district.
All right.
Amazing. Thank you. I'm gonna go. I'm pretty tuckered. If you want to have maybe one drink before we go to bed, but we'll swap for it, I'm sure.
He casts wrist pocket and conjures a bottle of rum in his hand. Sounds good.
Oh boy!
You want me to teach you this one?
You can definitely teach me this one. This will impress my lady friend.
We will get drunk, and I will teach you this spell.
Oh, God, is this spell I'll only know when I'm drunk? Fantastic.
And he takes you to the singing. He takes you to a different tavern in town, because this is a big city, so there are multiple taverns. Don't go to the Singing Pig. That's where people like to fight, unless you're in that kind of thing.
Hey, you grease me up, I could wrestle a Minotaur.
The Soulspire Academy brought their own tavern.
Whoa! Wizard Tavern?
Yes.
Let's go!
Only wizards are allowed, so it's perfect.
Fantastic. Wait, wizards or any magic users?
Well, any magic users that are warlock, wizard, sorcerer, and bard.
The only ones that count.
The only ones that we train at the school.
Ah, fair. Okay. All right. I mean, yeah. Fair. Let's do it. Let's roll, and then we can.
It's invitation only, so.
This is like the Magic Castle in L.A. I mean.
I don't know what that is. And he leads you to this door that's kind of hidden away, and it's kind of just floating in space.
Oh, fantastic! This is dope. This is some cool dope shit.
Would you like to go inside?
I've never wanted anything more.
Opens the door and steps in. Holds it open for you.
Oh, thank you.
And you both step into a demiplane. That is just a bar. A bunch of wizards sit around. The tables are kind of floating in space. The drinks are being served by flying like wizard familiars. The wizards are using their familiars to bring them drinks and stuff, and the familiars are totally into it.
Do I have Icarus with me?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, of course I do.
He's like, I like your familiar. Do you want to see mine?
I've never wanted anything more.
He cracks his fingers, cracks his neck. Ugh. Arise, Jim. And you see something crawling up his back, and a hand just rests on his shoulder. His familiar is a crawling claw.
Do.
Yeah, very Addams Family-esque. He's like, this is mine.
Oh, well, hey,
Well, currently, he's usually in the guise of a creature called a Zorbo. But I've decided a crawling claw just has this aesthetic to it.
I couldn't agree more. It does have a very specific aesthetic. Is there a portly wizard at the bar that just says "Afternoon, everyone"?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
And Adonis puts his spellbook on the table and goes, "Please put yours on the table."
I'm showing you this blue one. I knew you had your eye on it. Flip.
He hands you whatever gold you need to write the spell in.
Oh, dope. Yeah.
And he starts teaching you how to inscribe the wrist pocket spell, which I will describe for you. And then we're going to start wrapping everything up for this first night and get to a break. Wrist pocket is a second level conjuration spell. Requires concentration, and it's a ritual. Yes. You flick your wrist, causing one object in your hand to vanish. The object, which only you can be holding, can weigh no more than 5 pounds. And can weigh no more than 5 pounds. Is transported to an extra dimensional space where it remains for the duration, which is 1 hour. Until the spell ends, you can use your action to summon the object to your free hand, and you can use your action to return the object to the extra dimensional space. An object still in the pocket plane when the spell ends appears in your space at your feet. So basically it's just a wrist pocket. Hide it away real quick.
That's cool. That is some. Yeah, that's cool.
Would have been super useful session 1.
Yeah.
Spell didn't exist then.
Oh yeah.
So he's like, and that's that. And then he's like, and he pours the rum out, and it's a vibrant, like, neon blue.
Well, yeah. Get your eyeballs on this blue book. I need it back because I need it for the battle. But get your eyes on it. Get some eyes on it.
He's looking at it. Cast Identify.
Yeah.
He's like, you keep this close.
Oh, I will. I've never taken a hand off of it. Like, I still want to share.
Yeah. He's not gonna steal it. Wrist pocket. Goodbye.
Wipe your mouth. No. Wipe your mouth. Wipe your mouth.
He's like, no, this is very interesting.
Uh-huh.
There are more books like this, I believe, out there for each of the chromatics. So that could be a fun thing to collect. For me. Anyways, here, before the night ends, let's partake in this rum.
Yeah. Ooh, rum. Nom.
You drink it, your tongue instantly fizzes from carbonation. And it tastes like sour blue raspberries, like the candy.
Oh, it's like alcoholic warheads. Fantastic.
Yeah. It gets the job done.
Oh.
It's also we can also use it as a spell component, but I'll tell you more about that tomorrow when we're sober.
Perfect. All right, that sounds perfect. All right, Yep.
Fades to black. What's everybody else doing, real quick, before we go to break?
Trying to convince a bunch of civilians to abandon their homes.
Okay. How you do that? How's Ash doing that?
Well, I'm gonna go find out where all the civilians are hanging out.
Like tiny down, like near the town hall in the town square.
You just want him to help out with that too, but he doesn't know what's going on. So.
Yeah. Well, we said you were gonna go to the catacombs to try and set up the contingency.
Yeah, but he can't.
So
do
I'm gonna
anything
grab
tonight,
the.
so
I'll start.
Just walks away.
I'll start the process. I'll grab an apple box, set it down in the middle of the town square, and get up on it. Attention, everyone! May I have your attention, please?
They all turn.
Do I get their attention?
Yeah.
Hello,
it's him.
Civilians in particular. Yeah, hi. Hello. I understand those of you that are civilians here, that you are planning on staying here on this island through an apocalyptic event.
Yeah. Can't abandon our homes. It's our home.
What the hell are you... What? You can build a new home, you can't build a new face or body.
How did you?
How did I what?
You were struck by lightning and disintegrated. How'd you do it?
Okay, that's a long story. I didn't actually die. It was a big misconception. Not the point. Point is, your homes can be rebuilt. Your houses can be rebuilt. Your lives cannot be rebuilt. You know, home is where you make it. It's not a place. It's a people. Various other platitudes. So the point is, you should all up and get out of here for a bit. You're not... Do you know how big devils are? If a big devil comes barreling towards you, you're not going to do anything to save your house from it. You're just going to die. Your options here are either you're alive and you can rebuild your house afterwards, or you're dead and no one rebuilds your house.
That's a good point.
That's what I thought.
So how are we getting off the island?
So why don't... Alright, we'll be arranging that tomorrow for you. Come back here to the town square around noon and we'll have arrangements for evacuation. Tell your friends.
Okay.
Alright, good talk. Now get some rest.
Okay.
Drink water.
Okay.
You stand up straight. You're slouching.
Okay.
There, yeah, that's right. Dismissed.
Don't be such a dick.
Oh, turn around. All right, hey now. I'm gonna pick up my apple box, put it back where I got it, and go back up to wherever we're sleeping.
Okay. Leon news. What are you guys doing for the last bits of this day?
Not knowing if Ash or anybody convinced them to actually leave the island, Leah's been trying to find like food and like water to try to put down into the catacombs in case they're there for like up to 24 hours or more.
Okay.
Just they have like something to eat.
Okay. Yeah.
They're trying to get like barrels of like fish, fruit, whatever down there.
That's easily done.
I mean, if Ash is successful, we don't even need to do anything.
If news.
Yeah,
If.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Let's go see if we can help him out.
All right. You make your way back to the town square. That takes from where you are at the catacombs an hour. So that's 10 p.m. roughly.
Hey, anybody still thinking about sticking around?
No, a few of us, but not everyone.
All right, the last few people. Get out of here.
No,
Yes.
no.
All right, then look out your windows.
I am in the streets pissing in the alley. Kind of peeks his head
There's
around the
one
window.
guy yelling.
Great. I'm going to cast hallucinatory terrain and make it look like this place just went through an apocalypse. And that guy's pissing and
Well,
like
there is a save tied to it, so or no, there isn't. Let me check.
I mean, they're inside of it. They know it's an
Let me
illusion.
check.
They know it's an illusion, but they're
Hallucinatory
still going to
terrain's
see
got a
it.
casting time of 10 minutes.
Fine.
So like he finishes up his piss within 10 minutes and then
Okay.
walks off.
All right. Cool. I'm done.
If anybody, like, Leah's just kind of like, as Noose is doing that, Leah's just like, if anybody for some reason must stay but cannot leave for some reason,
for some reason, and like Leah's just trying to like, it's just like thinking, why wouldn't you leave? Please go to the catacombs
Most
when
of
this all
us,
starts.
most of us don't want to leave because our families are buried here. We don't want to leave their bones and their remains to whatever is going to happen.
Well, I can get rid of them.
We'd be adding you to the collection. Yeah, we just don't want to leave the remains behind. We don't want to leave our families that are buried here. Is all.
I respect
I can bring them
that.
back.
Yeah. So I'm not. That's all we're thinking.
If you want to be with your loved ones since they've completed that circle, just make sure you're down there before the battle starts so we can protect you, okay?
Down where? The
In the
crypts.
catacombs.
The catacombs are where the Monstrosities are buried. Our people are buried kind of elsewhere.
Where are yours buried?
The people who aren't the Monstrosities generally get buried near the temple.
So it's a crypt like the Monsos has been on his fancy, basically, kind of thing.
It's not a crypt; it's a graveyard.
We wouldn't be able to protect the masses there, unfortunately.
Well, would these catacombs be safe for us in the meantime?
Yes, they will be during the battle.
Okay, I'll convince the others. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kind of wanders off. Anything for Eclipse?
No, just the bit about the sword. She'll probably turn in after that.
Do you attune to it?
No, not tonight.
Okay. Alright. So, the first night comes to a close. Wherever you all are on the island, you gain the benefits of a long rest. And we're going to go to break right there.
Ew.
So we'll see you all back. everyone, we're back. So dawn breaks over Dawnbreak Cove. Yeah, I finally get to do it. It's 6 a.m., so if you want to sleep in, you can sleep in. But 8 hours after you went to bed is 6 a.m. So is anything anybody want to do first thing in the morn? All right. Noose, you hear a spell in your head. It is a sending spell. Malon has those, right? Yep. Noose! I have a gift for you at the docks.
And you can tell that it's from Malin.
Yep. Oh man, thanks for the other raid.
All right.
Yeah, and he's just gonna. I guess he's gonna go.
Okay.
He's gonna. I guess. Well, I mean, based on it's weird to think about like how and when he prepares spells, considering he doesn't really sleep, and when he gets a long rest. So I imagine at some amorphous time during the night, he just prepared different spells.
Okay.
Yeah, and he'll go to Malin and just look around for him.
Okay, you can see Malin. He's kind of sitting on a box. Very happy. He's got a little construct goblin beside him. He's like, how's it going?
Fine. Seems like everybody's got something going on.
Yeah, everyone's real busy. I made you a present.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And he
I didn't...
holds out his hands cupped like this.
Is it full of farts?
I wish, but no. It's better than a fart.
Oh?
He opens up his hands, and this little mechanical construct of a hummingbird just kind of lands on your shoulder.
Oh, yeah, that's great. I've always had a thing for them.
Yeah, it's a little guy. You can tell it what to do. It's generally an artificer's thing, but we're cheating a little bit here. That little guy, it can deliver a spell you cast that has a range of touch. So you can cast your touch spells through it. It can fly off somewhere and touch somebody and then cast a touch spell on somebody if you're far away.
Any limitations?
Here, I'll send you the information. Under your extras. Oh no, you can't do it because you don't have infusion. Under your extras, see if you can add a homunculus servant.
Let's do it under sidekick.
Yeah, if not, I'll just send you the I'll send you the stat block. Actually, you should be able to. Yeah, it's called a.
Oh,
It's called a homunculus servant.
not sidekick. Let's say familiar.
I had to put it under, well, artificer under infusing.
Got it.
Okay, yep. It should have all the details there. Might be a little iffy because you're not an artificer, but it should still function relatively the same.
Oof. This is really great, Malin.
You're welcome.
I'm concerned about, I mean, I hope you don't mind. It's probably gonna get destroyed.
Oh, I can fix it.
Alright.
Takes
Yes,
me
I
takes me
mean-
a bit to fix them, but I can fix them.
There's gonna be a lot of stuff flying around.
You don't have to bring it into a battle. I just thought it might be a nice gift in case I die tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, we're all, not long for this world. In some ways,
Yeah, it's sad.
more than others. What are you gonna do? Like, what's your plan? I mean, just sail out and then react? What's going on?
Yeah, Rudder and I are helping the Scarlet Banner fight whatever comes out of the whatever.
I mean, is there any plan to, like, I don't know, goad them into anything? Or
The hope is we can drive some of the flying ones towards the ships so they don't go towards the city.
how do you plan to do that?
Shoot them with cannons.
Oh, okay.
Piss them off. And also, if they get close to Rudder's ship, his ship can actually just eat them. Because it's a big mimic.
So, are you guys gonna be? I mean, is it safe for you to shoot, like? Because they're probably gonna be like what, on the bubble or something?
Yeah, the cannonballs wouldn't be able to pierce the bubble.
Hmm.
So if it pierces the bubble, it's just gonna blink, bounce off. Or disintegrate.
That's what I was talking about. Like, will this Meeful?
I think that's what they're calling it. I'm calling it meatloaf because I don't know how to pronounce it.
Hmm. Is it gonna? They said it would disintegrate anybody going in.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think the fiends are gonna do? I mean, they're not just gonna keep one into it and disintegrating. Although if they're coming straight out of
Yeah,
the Nine Hells, I mean, they could just keep one
Yeah.
into it and disintegrating, and we resurrecting from into Nine Hells and coming back. What?
I think it takes a little long for them to resurrect, but yeah. You guess that there's going to be very much the scene in Infinity War on Wakanda, where they're just throwing them at the barrier. Ugh. Do you need anything else? Like gifts? Like, is there anything I can help with? Like with you? Like for your spells? I can cast
No,
polymorph
I got a
now.
lot of powerful stuff, just not gonna work.
If you come to me during the fight, before you go where you're gonna go, I can cast freedom of movement on you.
I might want to save that for anybody that falls overboard.
They're lost already.
Ouch,
It's a joke.
but true.
Yes. I have some diamonds for Revivify. Do you need diamonds?
Listen, if there's one thing that I have,
Okay.
it's diamonds.
What's your most expensive diamond?
A what?
Okay. Well,
It is like 10,000 gold worth. It's about the size of my head.
do you want my pistol?
I can't use that.
So?
Listen, you've done enough. Thanks, and good luck. I think we're all gonna need it.
Well, what are you
Yes.
gonna call your? He points to the hummingbird.
Hummingbird.
This is Noose. Points to his little goblin.
Yeah.
He can do some cool stuff.
I don't know. He's probably gonna die, so I don't feel like naming him. He's hummingbird. Hummingbirds are good.
Okay.
Hummingbirds are,
Oh shit! Actually.
neutral.
Can I see your shoes?
What do you mean, these ones?
Yeah. What are they? Are they just normal shoes?
He's currently using the glamored studded leather, so they're whatever the fuck he wants.
All right, never mind. I can smell the magic on him. I was gonna. Never mind. I think you're all set.
Yeah, like I said, I'm in a good spot. I'm just worried about, what we're actually gonna do.
I think everything will be fine. A lot of powerful people here.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Or what?
Heard you guys get to ride a dragon.
Well, that. I mean, who's to say how awesome it'll be? From last I saw, there wasn't a whole lot to hang on to.
I'd really like to come
I don't know
along.
how that's gonna work.
I'd like to come along, but a captain has to stay with his crew
Yeah.
and go down with the ship if it goes down.
Yeah. That said, I better get back to mine.
Okay. He does like the little cross fingers.
That doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, they do. What are you talking about? Still does it.
Good luck with that.
Do my best. Try not to die.
Or, yeah. Maybe. We'll see.
I can cast haste on you. Okay. Milan kind of goes back to the ship. You gonna do anything around the city for the day?
No, he's gonna cast. Let's see. He's just gonna go. Since he prepared the spell, he's going to go around and look for anybody with the materials required for the forbidden spell.
What are the materials?
That'll be how he spends his day.
What are the
It's,
materials?
powdered ruby worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Okay. Yeah, you can stumble across some of the mages and they're walking around, helping out.
Hey, mages.
Hello. This kind of thick mustached, Burt Reynolds-esque
In
wizard.
case your guys' stuff fails, you want to help me out? The Meefle? You guys are doing a great job on it, but, just in case I've got some
Right,
things I
your
can
opening sentence confused me for a second. What do you need?
Ruby. Quest Ruby. 1,000 gold worth.
Oh, I think I have it here. I was going to use it for something else today, but pretty cool.
Alright, thanks. Here's, 2,000 gold pieces to just kind of cover that, and a thanks.
Oh, thank you. He didn't expect to get money for it. And he's like, have a
Don't
wonderful...
spend all one place, see ya, bye!
Kind of looks at the other mages. The other mages just kind of go,
And with every waking moment of the day, he's going to be casting forbiddance on every section of the city that he can.
okay. I'm just going to look over the spell specifics.
Am I the only one that heard when earlier I heard the forbidden spell, not the forbiddance spell? So I
Yeah.
was like, what do you mean Noose
forbidden.
has something called the forbidden spell?
Yeah, I was
where'd
like,
you
ooh, I
pull
want to know
that
what
out
this
of?
is. Yeah.
Like, when did you go to the restricted section of the library?
You learned it when Ash got a demon trident.
Okay.
It's called Asmodo
it's a-
Cadavra.
I was just reading to see if the components
Kills
are... I'm
Asmodeus.
just reading to see if they're consumed on the
Yeah.
last casting. Okay.
Yeah, if you do it
For 30
every day for
days.
30 days.
Okay,
so.
cool. Yeah, 10 minutes for each area you want to do it. That'll take all day, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, what's everybody else
But
doing?
it does cover 40,000 square feet, so
Which is
for each casting. So
a good amount of the sun. Yeah.
hoofing it.
What's everybody else doing
area
then?
to area.
Because we're at like 3 hours, so I just want to get what everyone's doing for this last day and then wrap her up.
Ash is going to go to the middle of town
Mm-hmm.
to coordinate with people that want to leave and try to convince more people to leave, and anyone that won't leave. Probably will talk to Leah at some point to figure out like what they're setting up, and then direct them over towards the catacombs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Justin.
No, what's up?
So I'm casting it to only affect fiends,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm using a password
Yep.
that I will tell Henry
Okay.
so that he can proceed onto it into any of these without
Yep.
receiving the negative effects.
Okie dokie.
And when it does damage, it'll be radiant.
Okay, so 5d10 radiant. Gross. Okay. Man, that's a spell I need to add to my notes for future campaign usage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, Ash, you can start doing that. You can see people are already like starting to like pack up.
Okay. Do you need me to make a persuasion check to see how many people I get, or is it just they will or they won't?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna. It recharges at dawn. I'm gonna Lore Weaver inspire myself just in
Okay.
case for this. 23.
Whatever crowd is gathered, you get the
Mhm.
entire crowd. So
Okay.
about 250, 300 people.
Okay. And did we? So for the people that want to leave, do we have ships for that, or did we want to?
So
have Monkfish throw them out?
there are numerous ships that are here just to take people out that aren't
Okay.
built for combat.
Okay. Then I'll direct them over to those.
Okay. You start getting on board, and yeah, it's just like merchant sailors that are helping out.
Cool.
People who can't fight are the ones helping people get off the island.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, that's what I'm spending the day doing then,
Okay.
just getting these people off the island.
What about the other three?
For those who haven't, who are the people who weren't in the crowd, they're just like, no, this is my home and my father's home.
Yeah.
And just, she's making sure the catacombs are all good. She's making sure there's food, there's some bedrolls. If there's somehow any children, some like pillows or like stuffed animals she can find around town for them.
Okay.
To just making it cozy. And she's got Lo from the ship like on her shoulder with her helping during this.
Yeah.
And before everything happens, she's gonna make sure Lo is safe down there.
Okay. The Mother Superior, they wouldn't be called Mother Superior here, because it's not Catholic. The owner of the orphanage where Joseph is from kind of comes outside and says, could we put the children somewhere safe?
Yeah, yes, of course. Down here. Come into the catacombs. I've made it quite cozy.
Okay, and she leads about 20 or so children just into the catacombs.
Now,
And like Leah's like going with them.
see, there's lots of places you can take a nap. You can talk to your...
I don't want to call her leader. They're her,
Okay.
not their mom, but their mom.
Okay.
You guys, just... It's gonna be okay down here. You know, you might hear some noises, but just think of it as just some animals outside, you
Okay,
know?
yeah.
Yeah!
Okay.
Do you guys need anything down here?
No. We have
Okay.
snacks, it looks like.
Yeah!
And like Leah will put her cat down.
Just be like, this is Lo.
It's a
She'll keep you-
skeleton.
But she's a very pretty skeleton.
Yeah.
You scratch her just by her left jawbone, she starts purring still.
The kid doesn't. She makes a weird purring noise. Because there's no like organs or anything.
If you get scared, just pet low, okay?
Okay.
And Leah will just kind of like look at the not mom, and just kind of like give a nod and
She nods at you and
go.
she says, "Our math nan be with you."
And she just kind of gives like a
Okay.
and goes out.
Okay.
Your mom.
Ogden and Eclipse. What is your
Okay.
day of preparation? Final day of prep. Look.
I don't have much to do, so I'm just gonna spend my last day for sure on this plane,
Oh, yeah.
just like hanging out in the singing pit and drinking everything in his stock. And also, very important note: avoid those guards that saw me yesterday.
You get a sense they're probably gonna be more pre-occy. Yeah, a sense.
Yeah.
There's a feeling they got more important
Yeah.
things to deal with.
Yeah, all my stuff is gonna happen tomorrow. I'm just gonna forget about my impending doom and drink.
Bluto's just it's either he doesn't
I'm
care
gonna-
about his stock. It's just all the drinks are on the house for everybody that comes in.
Yeah. Hey, Gluto, if
Yeah.
we survive this,
Mhm.
I've got 1,000 platinum with the name on it.
For what?
For everything you've done for me.
1,000 platinum.
Yeah.
That's a lot of gold. Like that's a
I saw some weapons a few weeks ago. I didn't find them to buy them back. So you can have like 1,000 platinum. You've been such a good friend to me. I've known you for 6 years. Or 7 years. You deserve it. You work so hard, Lego.
I do. I work very hard. But if this place is blown up, at least I can make another one somewhere with that money.
Exactly.
I've been pretty fond of Silger. I might go there.
You know, I love Silga. I met the man I love in Silga.
Oh,
Yeah, he's from there, and he's just so great. He's
Yeah?
so great.
is that the magic one? He's kind of drunk
Yeah,
too. He's like,
yeah.
the magic one.
Yeah, the wizard, Ogden Blue.
Oh, Ogden Leblorson. Ogden.
Yeah,
Ogden-
him. Yeah, him.
Ogden
Hey.
Blimp. Blimp.
Ogden Blimp
Blimp
is his name.
of mighty stock.
Man of leisure, seeker of treasure.
Pretty impressive titles.
He gave them to himself, but it's fine. I think it's cute.
I think everyone should title themselves. Fuck titles. Gluto, Master of Ale.
Eclipse, killer of gods.
Right.
Yeah. She probably falls off the stool and then climbs back up.
Okay. Ogden, you're still in this wizard bar. You spent the night there. Donis
Hell
goes, I hope you had a wonderful time.
I'd pop up and just start shadow boxing.
He hands you another bottle of one of those kind of liquors, the rum, like a kind of like in a potion bottle. He says, if your spell slots ever get a little too low, take a drink of that and you can regain up to 4 spell slots if you're choosing.
I assume it'll take me about 6 seconds to drink the whole bottle.
Yeah. If you want to have fun, it's 6 seconds.
You know I do. You drank with me last night. All right. The secret handshake we learned last night.
You're like sober now, so you're kind of forgetting it. It's like you know what? Better idea. Can you cast Mage Hand?
You know it.
You cast his Mage Hand?
And then I cast the second mage hand I have as well.
2 Mage Hands, he's like, our handshake is rock, paper, scissors. With our Mage Hands. And
Right.
then-
Always
Nice.
scissors, baby. All right. Blade fingers out. All right. I got a gift to drop off and some knowledge to
Oh,
drop
it's
off.
morning already.
Yep. Be
Mhm.
safe. I got my internal clock, my core. It's good.
I didn't sleep.
Oh shit. Well,
Don't worry, I have catnap, so
yeah. All right, keep your stick on the ice. Bye.
he just casts catnap on himself in that chair and he just passes out.
Right.
All right, you exit this extra dimensional bar, and as you exit, the door just.
All right, it is time to go dancing, and so I make my way to the district. By the way, I did the math on those for you. It's 278 acid damage for 2 of the spots. Another one is 8d8 damage. Another one is 9d8 damage, and the final one is 10d8 damage.
Okay, it's what 2d8.
So first is 2
Yep.
7d8, 1 8d8, 1 9d8, and 1 10d8.
Sure.
Because it's you add 1d8 past 3rd level.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay.
2, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Okay. I got it.
Nope. I wanted to go into the. I wanted to go get the blade.
All right.
And let him know about the fucking powerful dope spells and show him if I can show him on a map where they are so he knows how to stay safe, or if he's backed into a corner where to run to.
Okay.
Pop that off.
He appreciate it. Best friend, possibly.
Yes, I go in for his one
Yeah.
fist bump.
And as he does
I
it,
made so many friends today.
as he does it, he places an adamantine rapier in your hands.
Ooh. You want to see a cool trick I learned? This feels like it's less than 5 pounds, probably.
I think so.
I don't know swords. I've lost all my knowledge.
Me neither. I use mauls.
Ah, that's dope as shit.
Yes.
That is very cool. Oh yeah, the average weight of a rapier is 2 pounds.
Yeah.
So it's less than 5 pounds. So you want to see them cool?
Always.
And I throw my wrist out. Just pop that shit into a dimension pocket.
Yeah. Wrist pocket.
Wrist pocket
That's very cool.
is gone.
You could be like an assassin with that.
Well, I'll leave that up to my better half.
Oh, who's your better half?
Who's my better half?
Yeah.
You wouldn't know her. All right.
Go
well,
on. Go on.
Go on and tell you.
Yeah. What's she look like? What's her personality like?
Oh, uncontrollable.
Those are the best.
A real, just a apple in my eye. But I digress. I don't want to waste any more of your time. You know the spots.
I do.
Keep yourself safe. And if we survive this, we'll have to go fishing or something. It'll be cool. Bye.
I love fishing.
I love fishing too.
Great. Do we just become best friends?
And we might have on this island for sure.
Excellent. If we
Right.
survive, we shall go fishing.
That'd be dope.
I know a really good lagoon in the jungle.
Shut them. There's a big ass spider in there now too. Be careful.
Oh yeah, that thing. Right.
Yeah. But hey, nothing. A couple of fucking young go-hards
That's right.
like us can't handle. All right, I'm out.
I lift. Good.
I.
Sure.
Do you see these quads?
I do.
All right. Ogden Boon leaves. All right, you're the best. All right, bye. Ogden Boon leaves. He goes to find Eclipse at the Whistling Pig. Is it called Whistling Pig?
Singing.
Singing Pig.
Okay. You get the singing pig, and Eclipse is like super wasted, but so is Gluto. He's like, "Hey, it's that guy."
Oh. Hello, sweetie.
Welcome
That's me.
to the party.
That's me, chickadee.
It's 11 a.m. and we are wasted.
That's
Yeah, it's like 11 a.m.
we should get some tea in you.
Day
We've got a big day.
Oh, don't
so
worry, I got tea. I'm brewing some now.
Perfect.
It's
kombucha.
it's the last day before the end of the world.
Well, I've got a last day of the world present for you.
I love
Whoa.
presents.
All right, close your
Should
eyes.
I leave?
You can if you want.
Nah.
Ludo stays. We're best friends.
Yeah, that's right.
Great. Well, put your hands out.
Okay.
Like get the
Ludo
present, close your
puts
eyes.
his hands out.
It'll cut you.
Okay.
All right. Wrist pop. Actually, open your eyes. This is pretty cool. Sorry, I know I said close your eyes. This is pretty cool.
Okay.
Wrist pocket. Sick ass new sword.
I ignore the sword and look at Ogden's wrist like, whoa.
No, the gift is the sword. My wrist is obviously yours, but
What?
but the sword, yeah. So here's the secret. It's actually magic.
What?
Yeah, it'll do magic damage. It'll do damage on things resistant to magic. Non-magic weapons.
Did you make it?
No, my new best friend, a big tall. He had a nose piercing. It was gold.
Oh, I don't like him. He's the asshole.
He seemed rather pleasant to me, but hey, what can I say? I make strange friends. So yeah, you're equipped.
Eclipse is equipped.
You did it.
Glue another shot.
I'm all out.
Oh.
No, I'm
That's it.
actually all out.
Oh, you're tapped. Oh, nice.
As you're discussing, Noose, Ash, Leah, Eclipse, Ogden, you all hear a voice in your head. And it says, "Hello! I would like to meet you all at my silk shop, please. I have something wonderful."
Eclipse gets up and runs out,
Follow it.
pulling Ogden with her.
Leah's just skipping over there.
That message is also sent to a man with a ponytail.
Oh, all right.
Oh, all right.
Does everybody make their way over there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Sitting outside on a stool, just maintaining his clothes, maintaining the top hat, kind of dusting it, in human form, is Sigmund. He's like, hello, everyone.
Hello.
How are you all?
I'm very good, Sigmund. How are you?
Nervous? I will be, if you all accept, I will be flying you into the heart of it all tomorrow.
Great.
That includes you, Mr. Lofferton.
Oh, yes.
I like flying. Flying is fun.
Wait till you fly with a dragon.
I'm excited. Ogden got me this tea on the way over.
That's very nice of him.
Segment.
Yes.
When all of this is over, I'd like to commission a flag for our ship because I was recently informed we don't have our own colors.
You know I could do that right now, yes?
I mean, that'd be...
I am. So yes, I can do that if you'd like.
Great. Perfect. Awesome. That'd be great.
How do you want it to look? I want all of your say. What do you all want on these sails?
Blue mushrooms.
Done.
Just how about just Asmodeus can eat my ass in mushrooms?
Even better.
Also, I'm just picturing the last moment of the campaign as Asmodeus standing over all the stream, like, "Of course I won. I'm a god," and Sigmund just being like, "And I
I'm Sigmund.
am
Sigmund.
Sigmund."
And
But Sigmund's like, yes, I would like to make this sail for you all. Whatever you want on it, just say the word.
Yeah.
I think it should be some kind of frosty to, like, represent Thrall a little bit.
Something frosty.
Yeah, like a snow cone.
A snow cone it is.
How about a snow cone, like Calvin style, peeing on a likeness of Asmodeus?
Sure. Of
No.
course.
Oh,
I can do that.
why do I say these things out loud?
I thought it was funny.
So mushrooms, snow cone, Asmodeus. Telling Asmodeus to eat our ass.
In mushrooms.
That was very important.
What about you, Noose? Anything you'd like to see on the sale?
Our colors on our flag, Earth Roar.
I could put a big pair of butt cheeks.
Nah. Ash, what about you?
I mean, I made my ass suggestion, which I kind of regret at this point. So I'm just going to spend my energy backpedaling on that one.
So you don't want that now.
I think, I mean, everyone else can really make the decision, but
I think I agree with Ash. I think if you could you can come up with something for us, Sigmund, but just have the energy of those things. Like really, you could tie all those themes together.
Ass
we
eating
trust
and
you.
mushrooms.
Ash, obviously, just a blatant disrespect for Asmodeus's authority. A lot of organic, misunderstood energy, as well as a kind of a abrasive, aggressive energy that really is unoffensive to people we like, but offends everyone else.
Leah looks over at Deuce and just goes, "And a hummingbird too."
Okay. This is going to look very strange.
Oh yeah. I mean, look at this crew of captains. Come on.
Are you all ready for tomorrow? I kind of wanted to bring you all here just to have a very quick conversation before the day ends, and to give you all something aside from the strange sale.
I'm listening.
Now, this is a rare gift from someone from someone of my kind. And he hands you each a single silver dragon scale.
Shiny.
And on the back of each scale are your initials.
Ew. So look, Eclipse's initials are EW.
Yeah.
You.
Well, EWC, but yeah.
Yeah.
But he doesn't, yeah.
Obi. By the way, I threw up what our flag should be in chat.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep, done. He cast.
That encapsulates all of those things perfectly.
He casts Fabricate, and there's a folded up sail that is just the visage of a strange looking human man. This one I met on my travels. His name is Thickless Sage.
Oh no, Nicholas.
I figured
I love it.
He
stand it, thick
encapsulates
boy.
everything.
Hopefully Thror doesn't hate us after this.
Big fucking Nicolas Cage face on this.
He seems like the lead in a play I saw once called Rational Measure.
I think he was in this very terrible adaptation of a play. It was called The Wicker Man.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that when the tour was going through Dawnbreak Cove.
There are bees flying around there?
It kind of looks like a vampire to me, not gonna lie.
Regardless, there is your new sail, your new colors. Maybe no one will
Maybe
take your ship seriously, which is
Maybe
probably
I'm
a
just
good
imagining
thing.
it.
Don't worry, if we're lucky, they'll never see it because it'll be covered in fog.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. An extra pair of eyes to see through the fog.
Just imagine that the fog parts, and then you just see that face staring down at you.
Oh,
Face.
nightmare
That
fan art.
face.
Fan art.
They're all very
The ter-
welcome. Okay, so what's next? What's the haps? Oh, we got these scales. Thank you for these scales. This is so nice.
Whatever name you go by, the scale will adapt to it. Those scales will never tarnish or go bad. Just a way to remember everything. Remember those you've lost, should you lose. And just to remember, remember.
Just gave us ID cards. This is fantastic.
Commemorative limited edition silver dragon scales. I fought Asmodeus at the end of the world, and all I got was no.
A silver dragon scale. And a cool fucking sail for your ship.
5 easy payments of $9.99.
Would it fit inside? Is it small enough to fit inside the locket?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just open up the locket and put it in there. Close it.
Before I take you all up to where this is happening, I will be casting a spell on each of you tomorrow. It's called Death Ward. Unless you had that idea, Noose, I can not do it.
Oh, I'll just make sure not to prepare it. We're good.
All right. From all my years watching people in this city, you are all by far my favorites.
Oh, Sigmund.
And I cannot wait to get drinks with you all after it's all done. After Asmodeus has been dealt with, we can all go have a cup at the Singing Pig.
Sounds perfect. They'll have a new patron. In the sense of the word that they'll have someone who's, I assume, owner.
Okay. It's getting late. I just wanted to give you all a gift and wish you all luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
These sails are
Sigmund.
so terrible that you're putting in the group chat.
They're flags.
Yeah. He's like, but I have to turn in. I have some preparations to do.
All right. Well, thank you, Sigmund, and best of luck to us all.
And you can all kind of retire to where you're staying for the night. Where is everybody staying for the night?
I'm staying on floor.
Okay.
And then I'm turning in early and then waking up early so I can keep an eye out for Asmodeus.
Okay. Is everyone spending the night on Thror, or is everyone kind of...
Yeah, I'll spend the night. I'm spending the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also gonna fill my amulet tonight too.
Okay. What's up, Leah?
We can't hear you. I think we lost her again.
No, she's moving.
Oh, never mind. You were. It looked like you were trying to mouth something.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Are you gonna pop up your temple? Or are you gonna wait?
I didn't prepare it.
Before Leah can sense that it would be a new day and she would waste the spell slot, she'd be casting, because everybody be in the catacombs by now that
Yeah.
would be there.
Yep.
She's casting Druid Grove
Okay.
outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so that means so she's like taking like 10 minutes. She's walking outside of it, just kind of like feeling and imbuing the nature, just kind of like planting spores around with her hand, the moss falling. And around it is now it's a 90-foot cube in front of the catacombs
Mm-hmm.
that now it's a thick fog that's about 10 feet high.
Mm-hmm.
And if so that happens, there's grasping undergrowth,
Mhm.
which there's a bunch of vines and weeds underneath the fog.
Yep.
And there's also grove guardians that appear.
Yeah. Big old
They're-
trees.
Big old trees that are going to protect the outside. And they, like, Leah just informs them that if any fiend tries to get through, or devil, or undead, like, deal with them.
Okay.
And wherever Noose is, Leah's gonna go find him.
Okay. Where is Noose?
He's trying to figure out his spells. He's just it's all just still the next day, so he's still casting the
Right.
forbiddance
So yeah,
everywhere.
Noose is busy just going around the city.
Yeah, Leah would have cast this so it was like closer in the evening.
Okay.
So it would still have all the time for the battle.
Okay. But eventually, those of you who've been preparing spells all day, they eventually finish. So where is everybody retiring?
He's just gonna keep going, because it only lasts like 24 hours, so he's gonna keep doing it until the next one, until the next day, and then go back and keep going to re-up on it, just in case, because he doesn't know when the attack's gonna happen.
Okay.
Leah's following Noose and is constantly just keeping tabs. She is constantly keeping tabs on Asmodeus. As soon as she senses he's here where he is, she's telling Noose to sound to
Okay.
go off.
Okay.
Do we have one more hero's feast before
You
we go to
know
bed?
it. I was waiting.
So this will be a hero's feast for everybody but Leah and Noose.
Oh dang! Wait.
I can't benefit from it anyhow.
and Noose is spending the entire night on the island doing the forbiddance.
Wait. So you can't. I can't
Gotta
pop.
make it stick.
I can't pop a little little
That would
bag
be
of combo,
great.
a little bag of combos into his mouth
That would be great.
while he's just walk next to him.
Leah's just feeding.
Spend an hour.
Oh, hey, could you grab
Lobbing a
Henry?
lotus
Could
over
you
the
grab
news.
Henry? Because I gotta tell him a secret password.
You can grab Henry.
Yeah, Henry's around.
Don't have him walk here, there. Have him come around this way, or else he'll feel a hurting.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. And thank you for all the protection you're putting around the city. This is extensive.
Oh, by the way, bend down here.
Yes.
This is so that you can pass through all this stuff without getting hurt. And he tells him the password.
Oh, thank you very much. That's appreciated.
Hey, Carnifex.
Yeah.
I've missed you so much.
Oh no.
I missed our conversation. After this, we have to take you on your vacation to the beach. Oh, I have so many more questions for you.
I think I have to tell Ash as well, if he still counts as fiend.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought you were just purposely leaving him out. I wasn't going to mention anything.
Yeah, well, Nils is kind of concerned about it because if he tells Ash the password, guess who else might end up knowing the
Right.
password? So,
Well, isn't
Yeah.
Asmodeus blocked from Ash because of what?
but who knows how long that's gonna last?
That's true.
Nils is just.
I mean,
like,
we're not going to be on the island anyway, so like kind of if I'm walking around in the vicinity of all of the forbiddances, then that might be things might just be kind of
well, the whole island will be covered with them.
Oh, okay. So if I want to, well, is there a way for me to leave the island without needing to go through the forbiddances?
It'll be hard.
Okay. We can minefield it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
fly.
I don't need to know it then.
Oh, Ash.
It's fine.
So, are you casting Hero's Feast for those on the vote?
I'm casting it for everyone who's on the boat and who can get them a little, you know.
All right. So, is News taking an hour break to eat the feast or no?
Will there be any negative side effects?
I have no.
Can I
fucking clue.
foresee anything negative from doing that?
I don't know. I
Okay.
don't think so.
Will it be a significant dent in the forbiddances?
If you've been doing it for almost 24 hours, probably not.
Okay. Then I will take a deep breath, sigh, and then go eat something.
Okay. Everybody gains. So it is currently like 10 p.m. So Hero's Feast will last until 10 p.m. tomorrow
Okay.
for all of those who partake. Which means cured of all diseases and poison. Immune to poison, and you're immune to being frightened.
Nice.
All wisdom saves are made with advantage. That's one that needs to be remembered this time around.
Yeah, we got to remember that one.
And Ogden roll 2d10.
Got it. Doing it right now. Doing it. I mean, who would ever hesitate to roll these 2d10? It's not as if there's nearly 30 dice in front of me that I can't distinguish. I'm rolling them right now. Got it.
What are we immune to?
that-
Poison?
Poison and being frightened.
Frightened.
14.
Okay, you each of your hit point maxes go up by 14, and you each heal 14. Except for Leah, unfortunately.
Leah's still just trying to sip on some tea, just kind of porking down the ashes.
Yeah. And as you're all kind of having this hero's feast, like you're basically one last meal together,
This is the Last Supper.
You'll make me cry.
you all feel like a warm hand on each of your shoulders that kind of smells like moss and nature. And you all don't hear a word, you all just feel reassurance as you all gain a little bit of a God blessing. Meaning, mechanics wise, each of you has a d20 of inspiration that lasts for 24 hours.
Ooh.
To use at any point you see fit within those 24 hours.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that one more time? We each have a God blessing.
Yeah, so you each have a DM inspiration, each have a d20
Oh.
that you can add to a roll for 24 hours. Once in that 24-hour time period.
Okay. All right.
No words when it happened, just a feeling of reassurance as the hand kind of touched you all on the shoulders. I'm going to write in my notes real quick. Everyone had Hero's Feast. And while you're eating, Monkfish just says, you know, it's been a weird fucking few years, or however long it's been. And hope no one dies tomorrow.
I hope Asmodeus dies tomorrow.
I hope Asmodeus dies. I hope none of you die tomorrow. We've grown to like you all, even Eclipse. Yeah, it takes an hour.
Thanks,
Takes
Hungfish.
No problem. Yeah, it takes an hour to eat, so there's conversations if they need to be had. And Monkfish just says, yeah.
I just start a resounding chorus of "Do you hear the people sing?" from Les Mis.
Okay. Dustin just goes, well, I hope I get to see some of your faces tomorrow after this is all done. I don't know where I'll be. I think I'll be on the ship. Fighting.
Stay safe.
You too.
Yeah, keep our ship safe.
Oh, I got it. And the Kuatoa, they got it. They're crack shots with those cannons, so we'll be okay. And we got the fog and the mist and all that shit. We'll be great. Any last words for any of you? Now's the time.
Leah goes over, just gives Dustin a hug.
Oh, thank you.
Just in case I can't do this again.
All right.
Looks at Deuce and ghosts back at him.
Okay. Bjork's just like, fuck.
Fuck indeed, Bjorksness.
Fuck indeed. Fuck indeed.
I want to put a hand on the mast, throw her, and just in giant, say, keep them safe, and then gentle headbutt on the mast.
Okay. You hear Thor's just just a voice of appreciation. Just, I'll do my best.
Yeah, don't get splintered.
But if nobody else has anything else they'd like to say before this Hero's Feast is done, you all can retire to your areas, finish what you were doing for the night. Dustin kind of looks at Ash. Kind of raises his eyebrows at the table.
You two can have the big bed tonight.
Great. Monkfish just smiles and, hey, Eclipse.
Yeah, Monkfish?
I'm going to share this with you for the first time.
Lay it on me, bud.
This isn't going to make you loopy, it's just going to make you relaxed and ready to sleep. Anxiety and whatnot.
We all got that feeling right now.
And he pulls out his big, long Gandalf pipe and just sparks it. You get first go.
The smoothest pull.
And you,
Just hacks up a lung Eclipse has never smoked before.
This is why I alcohol. This is why I drink.
but yeah, anyone want to do any last minute quick things before we transition? News.
I'm just gonna.
Ash, Henry.
I think I'm just gonna have like a little moment of leaning against Ogden's shoulder and just like sitting together, being in the present for an hour or so.
Okay. So, sleep finds those of you who can sleep. Those of you who can't, find yourselves doing whatever you see fit. Morning comes, however, and there's a feeling in the air. Something is different. It's almost like a storm has rolled in. Oh, shit.
It's a maelstrom!
Red lightning flares in the sky above Dawnbreak Cove, and the clouds begin to churn and burn. The sky begins to darken and turn red, taking on an almost hellish appearance. There's a loud of thunder as a giant tear opens up in the sky as thousands of flying devils burst forth and begin hurling balls of fire down below at the barrier, just and into like the ocean, into boats that are kind of still out on the water. They're firing cannons. As the devils twist and turn through the air, something else begins to pull itself through the tear in the sky. Spires of infernal metal begin to pierce through the tear, and a large flying city tears its way into the skies above. As the flying fortress city of Malshim arrives, it rains fire and hell down towards the city. Large flaming rocks smashing into the barrier but not breaking it. People scream and dart around the streets as devils try to land in the city, but they keep getting repelled off the barrier. Those that can't get through the barrier are engaging the ships on the ocean. You can see people pulling out guns and like blunderbusses and cutlasses and fighting the demons or the devils on their ships. The ships that aren't in the barrier. Cannons fire in the distance, and their ships aiming their cannons up at the city and just peppering the city with just cannonballs. But the cannons seem to have little effect on the city, as small flying infernal machines start coming out of the tear as well, just like. And you can see some of these infernal machines start landing on the land around Dawnbreak Cove that isn't part of the city. Getting ready to enter whenever it is safe. Vehicles, they look like, machines with large iron-spiked wheels. And all sorts of devils just rolling around trying to pierce through the barrier, and whoever isn't in the barrier is fair game for these devils. There's a flash of scalding red light, and a 300-foot-tall devil appears above Dawnbreak Cove. The devil looks much like Asmodeus, but more exaggerated in his features, and looks more feral than the Asmodeus you've seen. This devil begins pounding into the barrier, and where he's pounding it, little, not big, but little spider webs start to appear. Like little spider web cracks. The cannons are just bouncing off of when they shoot. And then there's a roar in the distance from behind the island as 6 chromatic dragons swoop in and join the fray, tearing at demons out of the sky, using their combined breath weapons into this hulking figure of Asmodeus with no effect. Malshim is about 500 feet up in the air now, and all of you can make out the briefest glimpse of the Asmodeus you're used to seeing. Smaller, 10 feet tall, waving one of his hands around while the other holds a strange book, as he finishes conjuring this massive form of himself, before turning and vanishing deeper into Malshim towards a large metal spire. And that is where we're going to end the session for the week.
Asmodeus, eat my ass.
Eat my shorts.
But that's where we're picking up next week, everybody. An hour early, so instead of 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, it's going to be 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah. It's going to be a big one. So, I hope I'll have my anxiety meds by then.
Get your tissues ready.
Yeah. So we'll be here next week to continue this story for the final conflict for this campaign, and then the week after that, the kind of simmering down and ending the story, so we don't have to cram it all into one session next week. So if you've been watching for these 2 years, thank you so much. It's going to get so much better when we start fresh in a couple weeks from now. So thank you, everybody. Thanks to all the raids tonight. We had like 25 people watching at one point. Awesome. So thanks to everybody. Thanks to all my players who make me so very happy and privileged to run this little game every night. I'm sad to see this one end, but things will be much less catastrophic next time. So good night, everybody. We'll be back here tomorrow night for Rime of the Frost Maiden. Trying really hard not to get emotional, but yeah, Rime of the Frost Maiden tomorrow. So good night, everybody. We'll be here Sunday, Soldiers of Lich Queen. If not, Sam and I will do another DM on DM action episode.
Didn't agree to the title.
Me neither. Good night, everybody.